My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show.
On hot. I was trying to figure out why I was hearing music only, and then I realized why. Because I'm muted. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, I knew this time. I knew I was muted because I've got this workflow now. If I'm going to stream, I just take the music out, so I will know if I've hit the wrong button. So I'll know if I'm muted. So I hope you guys are well. Yes. I hope you guys, yesterday was an interesting night. World Cup opening match. I'm all for the World Cup going to new host nations and stuff like that. But at least I would like to see the World Cup hosted by a country that is competitive. I mean, okay, Qatar is in the top 50, is 50th in the world right now, according to the FIFA rankings. But that's on the back of some games that they played last couple of months. So they've managed to get themselves up the rankings. But if you look at the rankings, right, of the teams, now looking at these are the rankings, right? So you got Brazil, number 1, Belgium, Argentina, France, England, Italy, Spain, Holland, Netherlands, Portugal, Denmark, Germany, Croatia, Mexico, Uruguay, Switzerland, USA, Colombia, Senegal, Wales, Iran, Serbia, Morocco, Peru, Japan, Sweden, Poland, Ukraine, Korea, Chile, Tunisia, Costa Rica, Nigeria, Russia, Austria, Czechia. Oh, no more Czech Republic. They changed, is it? I didn't get the memo. Hungary, Algeria. Now, any one of these countries will make for a great host, right? Okay, I mean, okay, fair enough. Then you come very close to Turkey as a Muslim nation would have been a great host. Morocco, maybe, right? Morocco also would have been a great host. I mean, I think Morocco, Turkey, these are countries that generally, if you're talking about playing it in the Arab, I mean, I'm not saying Arab because Morocco is not Arab. Right, so you can. Egypt is Arab, right? The full name of the full name of Egypt is, I think, something Arab Egypt, right? I can't remember the full name, but so there are countries around the world that have got a history and have stadiums that are like 40,000, 45,000. I mean, if you go to Egypt, there are quite a few big stadiums there. Morocco has some big stadiums there. Even Iran, of course, I don't think the World Cup is ever going to go to Iran. But these are all nations that are there, right? So, but the problem is the way FIFA decide who becomes the host of the World Cup. And I was very disappointed when I was watching the World Cup. I mean, like, the team is 1-0 down. It's not even halftime, right? You're looking at all the seats that have got lots of space. I'm not going to say anything. The seats with a lot of space. A lot of spaces in these seats. Right? You can sit down and you go like this, though. I'm like looking at the seats going, wow. I mean, that's the wrong webcam. Yeah, you can sit down and go like this and watch the World Cup. Yes, very good World Cup. Yes, the ball is going from left. This is how they were sitting down. Yes, very good. Ball going from left to right. Yeah. Right. And then there's a small contingent of fans, right? Yeah! Then you go, bang, sitting like this. Yes, nicely. I mean, seriously, man. Don't host the World Cup there. Especially if the cameraman has got to focus on one small group of fans, right? It's hilarious. And then they couldn't pan to that side anymore because after halftime, they all disappeared. Like a lot of fans just left the stadium. And to top it off, the main stadium It's in the I don't know where they put the main stadium. It's in the middle of nowhere, right? You either get there by there's a helipad at the stadium. FYI, there's a helipad there. So if you're apparently really loaded, you can and land, right? But poor fans, they gotta take the train, then they gotta jump onto buses. The buses bring them there. There's no alcohol as well, so that sucks. Okay, so you get all the way to a stadium in the middle of nowhere, and then you look at the pictures outside the stadium. It's really they got fences that look like they're gonna fall down. The guards are sitting there like this. I'm thinking to myself, man, where's the atmosphere? And right in Doha, right, there's no atmosphere. I got friends of mine sending me pictures telling me, Daljit, there's no atmosphere in Doha. It's unbelievable. It's like there's no World Cup. See, that's the problem, right? I mean, okay, I'm all for inclusivity when it comes to playing the World Cup in different nations, right? I mean, but if a country isn't ready, let's just put it this way. A country might have its cultural norms and the way it does things in a country. But if you want to host such a big event, you also have to be prepared for different cultures to come to your place. You see, the thing is, they aren't ready for this. But I mean, like, okay, fair enough. I go to your house, I have to take off your shoes. I can accept that. Right. But if I go to your house and you tell me I cannot eat the food I might only want hot kosher food. But you tell me I can't have hot kosher food. There's something wrong there. Because now you're telling me I have to eat the food that you're preparing, which may not be food I can eat. Right. And this happened to me many times. Okay. I've been to other countries before where I sit down and, I can't eat meat, right? For instance. Yeah. So I can't eat Muslim meat. Let's just face it, I can't, because they it's against my religious principles, right? So whenever they tell me you have to eat the meat, I'm like, I can't. Then that's the thing, right? So the challenge is this, right? So if you want to play there, then I have to observe your cultural norms and you have to observe mine. But if a country isn't ready for it, they shouldn't be given the World Cup. Right? Shouldn't be given the thing to host the World Cup. So, I mean, like, go to Turkey. Turkey is ready for this kind of things. I mean, they've been to Turkey. There's no problem there. Go to Morocco. Morocco, so I have never had issues in Morocco. So, Turkey, Morocco, Egypt. Even Egypt is also okay. Right? So, even though the hardliners to go to Egypt a couple of years ago, right? So, but all these nations are okay, except Egypt has got this issue about crime and all that. But I don't know, man. I haven't been into Egypt for like 25 years, so I can't speak about Egypt right now. Yeah, but in Singapore, where's Singapore? Singapore. Where am I in Singapore? I'm not in Singapore. I come from Singapore. From East Coast. Yeah, but I'm not in Singapore right now. At the moment, I'm not. I'm streaming from somewhere else. Yeah, so I think it's a bit sad. I mean, I think today is going to be interesting, right? Harry Kane and some of the European nations want to wear their the rainbow. They want to wear their own bands, captain's armbands, and FIFA have basically been locked with them in discussions, telling them, if you do this, you come out, you're gonna get fined. I mean, the football associations are going to be fined 10,000. Not only that, there might be yellow cards being waived today. So I don't know, man. Today, I just think that I know people say religion and politics don't mix. Okay, yeah, that's fantasy, not reality. Okay, because in some countries, religion is their politics. That's the nature of the world right now. We can't go to one country and say, hey, religion and politics shouldn't mix. But in some countries, it is one and the same thing. Can you imagine if you were, we are Earthlings, we go to a new planet, right? Spaceship flying there, we go there, right? And we land. We are a very advanced race. We land there, okay? And then we discover, right, all these fellas, right? All the locals, right? They go around. They don't kill animals, they kill themselves. Basically, once they reach a certain age, right? They go like, okay, we're gonna kill you, and then we're gonna eat you alive, or rather cook you and eat you. They're cannibals. Maybe killing other animals on the planet is sacrosanct to them, but they can only kill themselves. What if that is their cultural way of life? Of course, we go there, we're gonna go like, oh fuck this shit, man, we're not gonna eat you. Like, but the thing is this, right? I mean, this is what we've been doing all our lives, right? I mean, The English when they colonized Malaysia and Singapore, they imposed their systems on us. They went to India, they imposed their systems on us. So we've been doing that for centuries. So I don't know. To me, I think we can't say religion and politics or race and whatever or can't mix. It's just that we live in a world where we have to be inclusive, tolerant of each other. That's all. I wish that we would just learn to live, man, with each other. Yeah, I don't know. I love being Singaporean. I do, seriously. Singapore is like brilliant. Religion, politics cannot meet in the center. You buggers, religion, keep it out of politics. Politics is politics, religion is religion. We love that. I love that about Singapore. Right. Singapore is still taking a long time for us to. We only just recently legalized same sex. I mean, sex between same sex, right? So that only recently, because for years it was a crime, man. So if two guys go down each other, it's a bloody crime. Now it's not a crime anymore, but you can't get married. So Singapore is slowly moving ahead. It's taken them years and years and years to do this. I think some nations are going to take forever. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think that Qatar shouldn't be a host. They're not ready for it yet. No. Now they are going. I mean, Qatar got what? Yesterday's game. They played a 4-3-3. They were sitting deep, right? Literally, they were playing with a back five at one point. And then they got their players up top. And they have some decent strikers, right? The Qataris have some decent strikers. I mean, if you assume that all the results were good, they played quite well. They can score goals. They've been together for a long time. And hell, man, they've been together for like 10. They've had that squad for a long time. You'd think that after like 12 years, 13 years, they would have trained their goalkeeper, right? You would think, right, that after 10 freaking years, they could have trained their goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper was... I mean, that's like me trying to be a goalkeeper, Like, I mean, seriously, the goalkeeper was shambolic. Decision making was terrible. It comes out to punch the ball. He can't even punch the ball. Miss. This is terrible. Can't close down. And then the basics of goalkeeping, not even there. Right, players coming towards you, right? You stay big. Learn how to balance yourself on one side, right? Keep yourself really big. Don't open your legs, of course, but keep yourself very big and only go down at the last moment. You basically follow the player, right? He didn't do that. He just went down and took out the guy's legs. I'm like, what the? He called this goalkeeping. And you've had, 12 years to find a new goalkeeper. Qatar could have just bought a goalkeeper, gone to some other country game. We give you Qatari citizenship, you come over here now. Qatar's set piece defending has been abysmal for many years. I mean, it's not new. I knew it. The moment they get a set piece, right? Any country gets a set piece against Qatar is almost a goal because they cannot defend from set pieces. It's been their problem for the last 2 years. Yeah, Qatar are terrible at set pieces. Go and look at all the goals they conceded along the way. They can't defend a set piece. They're absolutely terrible at set pieces. I mean, I've never seen a side so bad at set pieces as I've seen Qatar be bad at set pieces. Right, there could have been better. I mean, okay, why wasn't Morocco made a host? Because it's not their cycle yet, right? Africa. If I'm not mistaken, Europe cannot be a host, so that rules out Turkey. So yeah, so it was gonna be Asia's turn this time. So Asia's turn went to Qatar. Asia was Asia and America. I was like, oh my god. They could have given it to. Yeah, it's just bad, man. I feel for the Americans. I think the Americans would have been made fantastic hosts. Yeah, I really think that the World Cup should have been held in America. Because then I would have really been at the World Cup. It wouldn't be CB. You won't see me streaming now. I would have been at the World Cup right now. It would be like 4 weeks. I'm not streaming. I'll be at the World Cup. Wait for all my content to come out after the World Cup. That's it. That was my plan. My plan was to go to the US because I already told my friends because I missed South Africa. I didn't miss South Africa. I'm just scared to go to South Africa. Then I told my friends, I said, look, if it goes to the US, I'm going to the US in 2022. Yeah, I love going to I absolutely love going to the US, right? Of course, you got to know what time to come home, where to go. Basically, you need some local knowledge. Because I still remember going to Los Angeles once, right? Walked out of the hotel room, heard gunshots, I went back straight to the room. I didn't leave the room for 2 days. I went to Florida, same thing happened. Yeah, I was like, I'm here at the hotel room. going back in again. So 2 places I've had bad experiences in. I haven't had any bad experiences in New York. Although when I came out of my hotel, I was staying on 5th Avenue. So I came out of the hotel. The bellhop told me I was going for a run. I came out, right? I was going for a run. So I came out, the bellhop, the bellhop said, where are you to jog to? I said, I'm going to run to the UN. Then the guy said, no, you don't go that way. You get mugged. You go the other way. Go towards, what's it called? Central Park. So go towards Central Park. So I jogged towards Central Park. He said, can you imagine that? I mean, New York, no. Come on. The guy actually tells me not to run towards the UN building because I'm going to get mugged. The UN building. I will never forget that bellhop for the rest of my life. So because, yeah, so I love the US. I will go to the US. So definitely the next World Cup, babe, sign me up, man. I'm going. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me now. You give a yellow card. I don't know. They gotta change rules as they go, man. Look, this is FIFA, right? FIFA basically agreed to. I mean, FIFA now got a lot of problems. They have a lot of issues. They got to compensate Budweiser for the lost income that they're gonna suffer from. They gotta compensate some of the countries because they shifted the fucking telecast date of the first game by 1 whole day. You think it's easy, is it? There are countries, right, that will set up all their facilities on the ground, and then when you tell them to shift it by 1 day, it's affecting a lot of people. Because then, for example, maybe my crew isn't. I mean, to be honest, most of the camera crew will already be there like at least 7 days before. But you just taken out one day from my whole schedule because it's gonna affect them. So financially, it'll have affected other people. That's why a lot of people are upset. And then yeah, I don't think Qatar was the right place, man. If Qatar is so sensitive about cameras going around the place, then don't host the World Cup. I mean, I've got nothing against Qatar. Yeah, or Dubai or UAE or Saudi Arabia or whatever. All these Middle Eastern countries. I got to Dubai. I mean, basically, I didn't go into Dubai. I just stayed in the bloody airport. Who has time? Like, we land in Dubai, 7-hour layover. We stay in the airport, right? I didn't really go downtown. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I've been to Iran and actually gone. I mean, I was lucky. I was one of the lucky few who has been to the Azadi Stadium. So Iran is different, man. Yeah, I wish that the Islamic Republic of Iran would just, dial down its shit. The good old days, please come back. There were some good old times in Iran. I think Ecuador basically decided we're going to regroup next, whole shape. That's all they were doing. After they scored the first 2 goals, Ecuador decided, oh man, I think we better not embarrass them. Otherwise, we're going to have problems after the World Cup. Maybe Qatar is not going to invest in Ecuador anymore. Shit, we better dial down. Okay. They're already 2-0. The bloody manager got a phone call from his prime minister, the president of Ecuador. Stop scoring goals. Because we're going to lose the Qatari investment in our oil, in our oil fields. That's probably the message that he got. Okay, dial down every week. Counter, regroup. That's it. Don't score. Don't try and score. That's probably what happened. Yeah. It's a disgrace. It's not that I'm banging on Qatar being a lousy team. No, I'm not, okay? But let's just face the reality. They are. Okay? I'm not. You want to host a World Cup. I mean, don't be a Zaire. I think there was one World Cup, Zaire lost 9-0, right? Or was it 10-0? The biggest defeat I remember in the World Cup was Zaire. One of the nations that lost. I think they lost to Germany 9-0 or something like that. I think it was 1974, I think it was the 74 World Cup. Either the 70 World Cup or the 74 World Cup, right? Because the first World Cup I ever saw was the 74 World Cup. I was only 8 years old. Oh, yeah, look at the World Cup, yeah. Yeah, but they should actually, the country that hosts the World Cup should have some, I'm not saying pedigree, it doesn't have to be the top 10. But you don't have to go and build stadiums that overnight. Suddenly we have to build 13 stadiums. Whoa, let's go. And fuck the cup. Screw what we're doing to the atmosphere. We just install huge air conditions in the stadium. I'm like, okay, money solves everything, is it? We'll fly Morgan Freeman and get him to lip sync for a whole half hour. an opening ceremony. I seriously didn't understand openings. I was like, I did stay up to see the opening ceremony for a short while, but then after that I went to play with my cats. It's just like I just like, what is the, once we have an opening ceremony now for every single World Cup, and then we have all these mascots flying around, and the mascot from Qatar looks like a flying ghost, because the first time I saw it, I was thinking, Casper the Ghost is the mascot of the World Cup. How cool is that? There's this thing flying around. It looks like a fucking flying ghost that's a stingray, flying around the whole thing. I'm like, I mean, seriously, they came up with a stingray ghost for the World Cup mascot. And then I was like, what the fuck is going on? The only good thing about the opening ceremony was the fireworks. You can't screw that up, because they're not going to do it themselves. They probably engage some American company, hey, do us some fireworks, or or the English, because the English apparently are damn good at trying to blow up their own parliament, right? So they just like Guy Fawkes Day. So they probably either hire the English or the Americans come and do the fireworks for us. Nice. But seriously, and then the Qataris decide, hey, let's build a stadium out there. Don't worry, our stadium is eco-friendly. We'll just dump we'll just have these giant air conditioners blowing in. After the World Cup is done, we'll take it out. It's eco-friendly, but we'll fuck up the world for those 30 days that we have the World Cup. Seriously, really, I mean, money is so fucked up. No. Qatar is looking at Qatar. You think Ecuador was difficult? Ecuador is the easiest side in their group to beat. No. Okay, let's just get one thing right. This is how bad Qatar was. Ecuador are easy. I mean, they got a notoriously good defense. I mean, they've been defending quite well, okay? But let's just face it. Ecuador are not in the top 40. Okay? Senegal and Holland are. When they meet Senegal will look at them and go, this is what Qatar, how they play against Ecuador. Guys, this is it, man. Because if I was playing for Senegal or Holland and I was one of their strikers, my word to my rest of my players is this. Hey guys, I want the golden boot right now. I already called it. The golden boot is coming out from Group A. Mark my words, the golden boot is going to come from that group. Thanks to goalkeeper, who probably has now lost his Qatari. I mean, now they probably got a warning already from the Qatari emir or the king or whatever they want to go, whoever runs the country, would have probably called him and told him, hey, if you can see any more goals, you lose your Qatari residency. And then we got off. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a good thing they are not Colombians, right? Because if they're Colombians, they probably go, that's it. Life is over for you. It's a sad opening match, man. It's such a disgrace. I mean, seriously, I mean, I've never been so bored during a fucking football game. I mean, can I imagine if it was I can't imagine if it was the World Cup right now. Thank God I didn't go. Because my inner voice is telling me I wanted to go. Really, I really wanted to go for the World Cup. But I think everything, these last 2 years, right, my personal tragedies in my life just came together in one fell swoop. My mom passed away last year. My favorite uncle passed away last week. So I guess this year was the year where I was told, no, you stay at home because your family needs you. I became a good boy. What to do, such is life, eh? Okay, enough of the World Cup and it's all nonsense. But England play Iran. That's going to be a solid game. I tell you what. Okay, let's take a look at these groups, right? Okay. This is it, right? Enough of this. Okay, let's dump that. Look at this, right? Ecuador, Netherlands, Senegal, Qatar. Goodbye to you, my childhood friend. It was good for you to host the games, but we don't need you anymore. You are going to give us our golden boot. You know you're gonna be our friend. Goodbye to you, our childhood friend. Senegal and Holland, thank you deeply. This is what's gonna happen. This Qatar is just gonna. Ecuador already scored 2 goals. Okay. Holland is going to score like, I don't know, 4 or 5. Senegal is going to... Qatar have got no more players after this because Qatar gave up so many yellow cards. In the opening game of the World Cup, they won't have any more players left. Because the next... Whoever is the third team to face Qatar in this group, right? Finish. It's just going to hammer them. So Qatar, sorry. England, Iran, USA, Wales. This is a very, very interesting group. Iran is very exciting to watch. Iran is actually improved quite a lot since the last World Cup. So USA, another team on the up and up. Wales, I don't know. Wales got some young talent, but this is gonna be a very, very iffy group because a lot of these teams are gonna be very good defensively, against England. England don't like to play against defensive teams because they like to be defensive themselves. So they're gonna get. So there's some interesting combinations here. Or the most exciting team to watch in the World Cup, watch out for Argentina. This World Cup, Argentina could possibly provide an upset or two, because now Argentina, people think it's all about Messi. It's no longer about Messi. The last time they played, yes, it was. No more. So we got Argentina and Mexico most likely. Saudi Arabia are the form side on the continent right now, Asia. They're one of the best teams right now. If you compare Saudi Arabia to Qatar, Saudi Arabia are so much more better than Qatar. Okay, Saudi Arabia, Iran, these two teams are much better than Qatar. Okay, I mean, then of course we got Japan and we got South Korea. South Korea and Japan have been struggling last couple. Then Denmark, France, Tunisia, Australia. Okay, France no Benzema, right? Oh, that's going to be a shock for them, and they haven't replaced him. So this is going to be interesting to say the least. But France still have firepower in front, but they need Paul Pogba back and firing. Then we got Germany, Japan, Spain, and Costa Rica. The one thing, Germany trying to rebuild. Spain, we don't know what they're going to bring to the table. Japan will love the weather, and Costa Rica going to say, what's the difference? We love this electric atmosphere that we have over here. So yeah, Japan and Costa Rica might settle really quickly in the conditions in Qatar. Belgium, Canada, Croatia, Morocco. Morocco. Would be nice if they were the host of the World Cup. It would be so nice to go to Morocco. Seriously, you would not regret it. Morocco would have been phenomenal host for the World Cup. Right, Morocco is such a beautiful place. Good stadiums. Okay, I mean, not all stadiums are like 60,000 there. Right? Maybe they would upgrade a couple of stadiums, but they would have definitely been up there. Brazil, Cameroon, Serbia, Switzerland. Another very, very strange group, right? Because Brazil, Cameroon, Serbia, all of them have the potential to upset each other. Switzerland have their on-day, off-day. Cameroon, it depends on which team shows up, right? This Brazil, Serbia are strong, but Switzerland and Cameroon have a chance to surprise. Of course, then we got this group. The group of death. I'm telling you, this is going to be the group of death. Portugal, Uruguay, Korea, and Ghana. All four teams. This is the group Portugal probably didn't want to be in. But frankly speaking, Portugal was banking on being in this group. But now, the problem with this kind of a group now is if you got a whip, you don't want a whipping boy in your group. When you got a whipping boy in your group, it makes things a lot harder for the other teams. When you have four evenly matched teams, it's technically a bit more easier to qualify. But when you have a whipping boy, the question is how many goals is everybody going to put past Qatar? Because that's what's going to determine the end of the day. So Qatar are in for a very, very terrible World Cup. They're going to get hammered. So every one of them is going to finish top two, right? So if everybody can collect 2 points from Qatar, you see what I mean? It's going to be a challenge. So yeah, this is going to be one of those World Cups. Well, here we go, man. So they might not. I don't think they're going to get a phone call during halftime. Anyway, guys, we have 1.82 billion to spend at Palermo. It's our first season in Serie A, right? So we got out there and we've signed 15 players. If there's any way we can screw up the game, this is how we do it. We sign 15 players, and how did we sign them? We don't know their attributes. Right. All these players, we are playing without attributes. We use stats to sign them. And a lot of these have to be free signings or cheap, right? So we signed quite a number of them. There are only 2 big ones that we signed. I mean, the ones that we know going to add something to our team, right? So let's go through all the sides. We got Connor Masterson, Irish player. We added him. We got Giacomo Ricci, 26-year-old fullback. We signed him. We asked him to train as a wingback. Gabriel Gori, we're going to train him as a pressing forward. In this particular case, I think he's 24 years old. He might still have something to offer in terms of shooting. So, okay. Then we got Salvatore Elia. He was a standout performer for us last season Serie B. Whether he can carry this form into Serie A, we will see. So we want his vision, passing, and technique to go up. I think inverted winger is what we're gonna do. Jules Van Klimput is basically a backup right back. So we got him as a backup right back. I think we're just gonna leave it like this. Then Gustav Legebielka. Okay, ball playing defender. No idea because we use statistics to cite him. Attribute analysis, that's it. I mean, we can actually see from here, right? Technical, oh shit. His technical is terrible. So it means probably tackling, marking, all. We got a better pressing, got to cite somebody else. But his numbers were pretty solid for the league it was in. Then we got Arnaud Luzaiadio, but I'm going to change him to make sure I don't ever train players on general position. You never do. Because if you train a player on general position, right, it's not optimized. the training is also going to be lighter for that player. Yeah. So generally you want to be very certain about how you want to train the player. So we're going to train this guy as fullback on attack. I think wingback or support, right? Okay. So we've got this David Marola is a winger. Okay. Now question is, why did we sign him? Wow, it's a bit late to ask that question. He's already at the club. Tactic left very okay. I'm playing here as inside forward. Okay, so we're gonna train him as an inside forward. Okay, an attack. And then concentrate on the shooting. Then we've got Yasin Asaniun, a winger. Okay, so this is probably a long-term plan of ours, you know. So inverted winger on attack. And then we've got Christian Matsovic. We signed a new keeper, guys. Right. Jeff Hardawell, another wingback on the left side. So we're going to send all signings on intensive language course. Assign squad numbers, auto numbers, submit. Okay, I don't care. Vicini, you're not going to get 13 or whatever number you want. So we also got to look for one more player, no? Where Giacomo was asked for 100 commercial loss of earnings. Accept pay off. Whatever. Cool. Get out the club. I don't appear salary. Okay. Okay. We also got to Man City and ask Man City for a favor. Get us another fullback on defense. I think we need to sign because I think, right, I can sign him as he can play as a defender, right? So he's gonna come in as a defender. He's reasonably okay, 1.88, 21 centimeters. So we get one more defender. We get it from Man City. We probably sign another lone strike. We got a lot of players. The idea here is to play a 4-4-2. Okay, so Serie A registration window confirm. Okay, so we're gonna go squad registration, auto. Okay, auto doesn't seem to work. A lot of players are okay. Okay, Jules Wang, we gotta put him in. Minimum of 4 players taken by Palermo for shish kebabs. Okay, so Butaro has to go in. Tobias has to go in. David has to go in. Claudio Gomez has to go. What? Minimum? I gotta have minimum of 4 players. I don't have minimum of 4 players. Shit, we're in trouble, man. We don't have a minimum of 4 players, no. How the heck are we gonna do this, man? I think we just shot ourselves in the foot. Okay, auto, undo. Auto. There are no minimum of 4 players. So we gotta. Perusi can't play if I do this. Okay, we're gonna have to take. This guy is homegrown nation. Minimum of 4 players trained at Palermo for 3 years. This is gonna be fun. Under 18s. I don't know if we can include the under 18s here. Okay, I don't know how to do this, man. How do I find out their homegrown status? Okay, here. 4 years. They have to be trained at the club. Train at club, we only got 2 fellas. Train at club, Silipo and Massimo Dioda. Both players on to get rid of some more. Registration. I didn't know there were these new registration rules. Okay. Let's take all these guys. Okay. Let's look at the players I have to play. Okay. So the players who have to be in this team. Okay. We need him. He's our defender, man. Okay. The goalkeeper. Minimum 8. So maximum squad size. Okay, we got homegrown players. Okay, let's look at these 2. He doesn't count as homegrown. What the? I thought Silipo is homegrown. Must be 4 years. See that? This is a stupid rule. Tobias. This is such an asinine rule. Okay. I gotta bring in all the. I gotta look at the youngsters in the under 20s. I didn't want to play these guys, man. Giacomo Corona. He says he's been on loan. They have to be 4 years. They have to be in the club for 4 years. Guys, we're going straight down, man. We are going back straight down. This is a new rule change here. You gotta hold it. They want 4 homegrown at club players for the league. Ah, fuck. This is ridiculous, man. Minimum squad size of 15. Yeah, I can have as many as I want, but I have to have 4. Maximum squad size of 25 players. Yeah, you. Claudio Gomez, you have to pick. Okay, let's take you out. Silipo out. Because he doesn't register up there anyway. Yeah. Claudio Gomez has to play. We need him. He has to play. We need him. Oh, we got no defenders. We all have no defenders. Ouch. The next one is gonna take us over the top. What's wrong with Serie A? That takes us over the top. Serie A. Okay, we got goalkeeper. We got defender, and then Tobias. That's 2 defenders. None of these players can be registered. What the? Can't register any of these players. Okay, not gonna register you. Okay, you're out. Okay, so let's take out all the players that we're gonna let go. Not using you. We can use you. That's it. What an asinine rule. Like, the next player is gonna screw us up. Yeah. Hiroshi is here. Futaro, Connor Masterson, Manuel Peretti is not playing. Okay, he's gonna be listed anyway. Tobias, they've got left back. Hardwell, Richie, another left back. We're gonna have to put a lot of these players on loan. Okay. A lot of the players have to go on loan now. I'll put you on loan. You are leaving the club. We just signed Almichi, you know. These guys, we just signed them. They're not going to take it well. And this guy is also, we just signed him. Oh, they're not going to take it well. Got a lot of central midfielders. Strikers, we've got 1, 2. We're missing 1 striker. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got minimum squad size of 25. We got 2, 4. Yeah, I know. I have to register the most important players first. So let me just clear this selection. Okay, let's go for the key players first. 1 is going. Then we've got Tobias. And probably this guy, right? So these are the 2 central defenders. Okay, so we got only 2 central. Connor Masterson will make it 3. Okay, that's our 3. Then Pirozzi, 4. On the left flank, we will have Richie, 5. Where's Richie? No idea whether he's any good or not. But we just signed him, right? So okay, Elia has to play. Richie and Devatek. Okay, so this is our key players. Then we're gonna go to Gori, Brunori. Okay, then we need these 2. These are our wingers. Now is the center of the park. All right, now as a center of the park, we need him. Okay, this the first holding midfielder. Then we need Saric and Zagre. These are the two holding midfielders. Okay. All right. I want to bring one lone player in as well, so we have to be careful there. Marola. Marola is a winger striker. If I want to play a 4-4-2, I need the extra numbers up top. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Those are the key players. Okay, now these two are the wingers. Backup players that can play on the wings. We got 1 and 2. So Michi, I have to choose you. Okay. And then these two players. We need 4 central midfielders. That's it. Right. So minimum of 4. So Damiani first. Okay, so Damiani comes in. Alright, so we got Damiani in. Okay, so now let's look at left back, right back. What do we have? Okay. Oh man, I wish we could see the formation. Like, I can put the formation here. Okay, goalkeeper, we need a backup, right? So that's 1 more. So that's 2. So now we got 19. We only can afford to bring in 1 more player. So there's only 1 spot left. So who's taking that spot? Okay, so how many central midfielders do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that covers the central midfield. Claudio Gomez goes on loan, right? Okay. Very sad. No? He's actually quite good. Okay, then strikers, we got 1. Soleri is not in the team, man. So, okay, Soleri, I want to transfer list him. Transfer status, yeah, transfer listed. So we want to offload him. Okay, so 1, 2. So this is our strike pair. And we're going to have to try Marola to come on for him. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. Where do we add the next player? 1 more player. Jules Van Klumpert. You gotta choose between these 3 players. Can you believe it? Massimiliano Doda did not perform very well last season. Yeah, he didn't. So we're gonna either go for our right back. Do we have a backup? Almichi. Yeah. Almichi is a backup. I'm not thinking whether I should bring Gomez in or I should bring... Yeah, now this is a tough decision. Looking at our inbox again, right? See, these are all the signings that we finalized, right? So, if I'm looking at the coaches' assessment as well, they like Jasin, they like this guy, they like this guy, they like this guy, right? They are like Arnaud Luzaido, they're not so sure about him, they like Marola. So if I'm going to look at that as an influence, wow, okay, come on, don't do this to me, don't be such a stupid game. Okay, all right. So looking at them and their opinions, I'm gonna listen to their opinions as well. So this guy comes in. Yeah, Amici, they're not so excited about him. I mean, this guy's gonna flip, man. He's gonna be angry. Okay, we're gonna confirm this selection first. Let's see. Okay, there are gonna be players that are gonna be upset. Okay, now we got Misha Marota. Okay, these are all the main coaches, right? Okay, the main coaches will extend their contracts. Here, Chief Scout, okay. Not the under 20s, under 18s. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just choose all the under 18 because I plan to terminate all their contracts next season. So we're just gonna leave it like that. And then this group delay decision. Why can't I do it this way? Idiot. Yeah. Come in here. Why can't I just do it as a group? Yeah. Then delete. I gotta come in here. Withdraw contract offer. Yes. I don't want him to give them contracts. Withdraw contract offer. Withdraw contract offer. Made a mistake. Okay. Withdraw contract offer. I don't want them around. This is the last season for me. Okay, so delay decision. I just wanna delay. Okay, delay. This guy's delay. So these guys all, we're going to make sure that I don't want to give them anything. Yeah, we're gonna terminate their. We're gonna terminate. Okay. Alright, so why can't you... I really dislike this game. Why can't you, order the actions, right? And all the delay actions are one group. Okay, this one we will... Renewal. Yeah. Renewal. Let me go here. This guy is fine. This guy is fine. That's fine. This guy is fine. Done. Just because I want to fire all that. Yeah, the most boring part. I hate that part. If I play like Fatih Kanti, I can't. If I can, I would, but I don't have the headway to hire them, right? So transfer status, available for loan. Quite sad because there are some players I can't bring in. There's not enough headway, squad. Here's made Palermo, so what? Loan offer made 5.k. Well, 50. No. We don't want a 50k optional. Okay, he is not bad, no. Right. I was thinking of deploying him here in these positions because but now I have to make a decision. Hopefully we can recall. I'll add a recall. Nope. Reject. Okay, what we're gonna do is put him on loan, but I will set the terms. Offer to clubs, loan, paying monthly fee. How much is this wages? 1 to 8. So I want them 5, and then pay 80%. Squad players. Can be recalled, non-negotiable. We wanted to play as an attacking midfield on the left. Okay. Okay, done. Masolo. Proposed playing time. 50-28 loan fee. Okay, done. This is a preferred role with a 28k loan fee. Let me look at this. This is good. Okay, so we accept the offer. Can go. This, but I don't know. Backup. Do they give me money? 14k loan fee. Okay, done. As long as they give us money. You always delegate. I know I can delegate staff contracts to the DOF, but I don't want to do that because I want to purge my staff. I want their contracts to naturally run out. Then I will hire new staff. The problem is then, otherwise I have to mutually terminate all of them, right? As I don't want to go through the whole hassle of mutually terminating all of them and then waste more money in the club. So I rather the contracts run out naturally. So I don't want their contracts to be negotiated by anybody. I just want to let them run out. Yeah. So we have time to worry about the rest of the season. Okay. All right, squad. So far, not everybody is unhappy, right? So I don't know who is registration. I think we don't have Klimpert as well. So transfer. Loan status available for loan. Moretti trading. I think he is transfer listed. Moretti is transfer listed. Yep. Transfer status. Yeah, so got 14. Yes, whether the players come in. Then we got Hardwell. Hardwell has to also transfer. Loan status available for loan. Claudio Gomez transfer. Loan status available for loan. Let's see who comes back. Mariano. I think Mariano wants to leave the club and he's also 27 years old. Transfer status. Loan status available for loan. Okay, waiting for loan. Silipo is such a waste, no? Yeah. The problem with this club, right, is that so many of their young players, right, like Corona, were not homegrown. Silipo, not homegrown. They put them on loan. So when these new rules came in, like 4 homegrown at club rule, a lot of the players yeah, you can't use them. No. That's why one of the reasons why I think when it comes to homegrown, right, you want to control it. You want to control that the players can be recalled is included. Until the end of the season, they'll pay us some money. At least he gets a chance to play. We'll accept the offer. Yeah, as long as he gets to play. Because these players all came cheap, right? So they can be another source of income later. I just got Hardwell, but I can't register all of them because we don't have 4 homegrown players. One more players. Yeah, 21 max. I agree, but I am looking at one potential loan signing for defender because we only have Connor Masterson, Tobias. Basically, we have only one defender we have used before. The other 2 defenders we haven't used. Right. So, what if my defense falls apart? Yeah, that's a problem. So, we got it's 4. I didn't know Sarah had this rule. 4 homegrown at club. Oh my god. For newly promoted side like us, it's torture. It's torture. We are not at the stage where we can compete with the big clubs like that. Schedule calendar. So let's come in here. What you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 friendlies. Okay, I arranged a friendly against Athletic, Cologne, young boys. Look at this. These are tough friendlies. No? I'm playing all the way. So we want to go there and we want to test ourselves against these clubs. Okay, preseason tag. Okay, we come in here. Complete training already kicked in. Okay, that's good. We're going to put complete training here. Copy, paste, paste. This is what? Tuesday and Saturday. Done. Then we go on more here. Complete training schedule. Copy, paste, 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 paste. I know some people have been saying, right, this defensive shape lasts a whole week. It does not. That's a UI bug now, guys. Please. It's been a UI bug for the longest time, this one. And I'm actually quite agitated that SI haven't addressed it. Because this UI bug, there's an effect, right? It has this upcoming match effect. Only lasts for the game, one game, right? It's the game that precedes the training. So if you have a match here, an attacking movement here, it affects this game. If you have another game here, it does not affect that game at all. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know it's a bit confusing, but don't look at me. Blame SI. I made a lot of noise about it over the last few years, but it still hasn't been addressed. Oh, we've done the use set training already. Okay, good. Okay, at least we've done that. When do you think the Rashidi Nugent will appear in the game? Oh yeah, we haven't looked for him yet, right? Rashidi Nugent. Yeah, I want to see whether the Rashidi Nugent is in the game. My Nugent, right? It should appear. It appears generally quite early. Yeah. Nothing appears in the following season. Okay, so let's look for Daljit Singh. Referee hasn't come in yet. And let's do Rashidi. No, he hasn't appeared yet. So either use my full name Daljit Singh or you look for Rashidi. So he hasn't appeared. Okay, ongoing. Gomez to consider leaving on a free transfer. Decline. Yeah, I knew he was going to leave. He's not a bad player. He wants to leave on a free transfer. I gave him a chance to go on loan, but he doesn't want to. Don't blame him. Between Gomez and Damiani, I prefer Damiani. Yeah. But I was hoping he can go on loan, but he doesn't. He wants to take it. He wants to take it quite badly. So, what can I say? It's the rules of the Serie A, man. When Klimpert said to move on loan, okay, good. So when Klimpert is happy, he's going on loan. Because the good thing about all these other players, right? They're all fringe players. So they're not gonna get upset if they go on loan. We could take a chance. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, Hardawell has to go. Yeah, I know. I always would want to buy, but it's our first season promoted and I'm playing without attributes. Yeah, so it's impossible to buy 18-year-old and younger. Yeah, and develop them. Especially if you want to stay up in Serie A. If you're doing a long-term save where you do like a big club or a reasonably small club long-term save, then you can do that, right? 18, you sign them when they're young and you develop them. That can work. But if you get the problem with these consecutive promotions, like if you do them very fast, you're never gonna get a chance. Yeah, I've always had this problem with even my Diffuse series. When I get rapid promotions, right, my very first season in the Premiership, I will always survive. The second season I'm in Europe, and I always have a problem. I can't feel a big squad. I don't have the placement. How do you play out of defense when you have wingbacks on attack? Wow. If you have wingbacks on attack, then you need to have ball-playing defenders rolling out from the back, and then you have to have the ball-playing defenders carrying the ball out. You need a DM that's not too far away. That's generally it. But if you're going to play with wingbacks on attack and you're going to play out defense, it's a bit risky as well. Yeah, so you ideally should have at least one wingback of support. Nerokaru set to go. Okay, he's gone. I managed to take one player out of the club. Can I pay a bribe to the Serie A so that they can allow us to have extra players in our squad? Because we got no youth players. When I started the save last season, Corona, Silipo, all on loan. I was like, oh God, what's wrong with this club? And they're all on loan before they're 18. So it's worse. Right. The worst thing you can do in this game is to go into the game and loan out your players before they are 21. So I'm always dead set against that. Respawn, accept. Butaro doesn't really matter. It's got potential though. Yeah, so hopefully he can go. Hopefully there's no mandatory clause there. Yeah. If FM22, if you do a consolidation phase, it's okay. But then you spend... I remember when I was doing the Fuse Challenge, I would always like to spend one extra season in the championship, consolidating. I know you can win it, but I don't get promoted. So I can build up a nice squad of under 18 players as well. Yeah. Now we have to sign all the players we sign from now, all have to be potential under 18 players. That's it. That's the only way we can do it. And we still have to wait a few more seasons, right? So, yeah. If you want to play wingbacks on attack, you have to have good ball-playing defenders who can bring those. So if you want to play wingbacks on attack, like I play wingbacks on attack all the time, right? Look at this. I play a 4-4-2. I have this ball-playing defender bringing the ball out. And I have a fullback of support on this side because I'm worried that, we can't clear the ball. Sometimes I won't do this sweeper keeper on attack. But we are playing like this in Serie A. I can guarantee you one thing, right? We're about to get punished by whole league. The whole league is waiting for us to come playing the same tactic. Mark my words. They have seen us coming. And they have spread the word. The word is hit this team, hit this team, hit this team. Is this the one? Is this mine? No, this is not the one I'm using. This is the one that's on Discord, right? I got my own personal one. It's slightly different. I mean, the one I have, the one I put on Discord is two different, slightly different, but it's basically set pieces. Because I have a near post and a far post routine, and then it's set up like a bit crazy. Yeah, yep, both. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna drop this. I think this will be fine. We'll just go extremely wide. We have such high ambitions. We are a team with high ambitions, man. Okay, we're gonna play on balance, and then yep. Okay, right. Let's go. Preseason. So schedule. When is our match? What's the date, man? We got a long way to this date, right? So let's just go on holiday first. When do we know that this guy is coming or not coming? Contract. Wages 20%. We have to wait for him, right? We're like 100%. And I used to do a lot of I get optional future fee 9 million and they agreed. I say only pay 20% of his playing wage percentage. And then 9%, right? Because they transfer listed him. The optional fee is 9 million and they say, okay, fine, do it. I was like, what is wrong with you guys? You want to sell him? Okay. So I want to make sure that we have a chance at him. We have to get some. We really need the mafia to come in and do some dirty underdeedings now, so we can get our players. But I think this season is more about survival than doing well. In fact, the next 3 seasons I'm playing it very differently, right? So I'm playing survival all the way. I mean, we can go out there and sign youngsters, but then it's a slightly different game, right? Because how do I sign these players? He rejects loan offer. Okay. Decline. I'm not going to do a new contract with you straight away. So we got a problem now. So we go back to Man City. Where's our club info? Affiliates. So we can't go to any of these clubs. We go back to Man City again. Players, senior squad. Under 21 players. So let's see their defenders. And then, I mean, we could put height. I got height there, you see. So I wanted him. Finley Burns. Wanted. Who? Loan. Blackpool and Bristol Rovers. Okay, he must be decent. 364k. Luke and Bete. Who wants you on loan? This is how I decide whether I want to take them on loan or not. Finley Burns. Wanted by Barrow. Right? Your standard must be really bad because only the teams at the bottom on you. Okay, Callum Doyle. Wanted by Bournemouth and Blackpool. I mean, Blackpool, let's see. Where is Blackpool playing? Championship, I think. Oh, Blackpool Sky Bet Championship last season. What were they like? How did they do last season? Where do I find that out? Overview. Last season they finished 14th. Okay. All right. So we wanted him. He didn't want to come, so I'm gonna try Finley Burns. Okay. So get this guy in. Either him. Luke Mbete is the other one. Yeah, apparently he's got better. I mean, here the question is, who do we sign? Okay, wait. The other option is this, no. Claudio Gomez. I'm so scared of losing him. I don't want to lose him. How tall is he? 172. He can play as a defender. Push comes to shove. He'll be the shortest defender in the history of defending, man. Who else can play? Butaro is going on loan. Masterson will play. We need a fourth defender. Lagerbeck and Segustin Anderson. An untried partnership is going to be here. And let's go. BET. I think Batala, right? That was his name last season. And let's go to our schedule. Last season. Okay, so let's go to our team from last season. And then we have Batala, this guy. Contract, transfer, make an offer, loan. No way. He's Monza wanting to play full time. Monza wanting him to play full time. I would have signed him. We don't have the money to sign him now. Finances. So currently spending 12, 13. Yep, we can't. We're nicely doing well. Our problem is going to be central defense. We don't have another player. We don't have another central defender. Masterson, these two. We take a chance and go like this. It's a big risk. Okay, let's look at our midfield. Big risk. We can go squad planner and do this, right? So let's go here. So we got defenders. Toby, this guy, Connor Masterson. This guy is good, not good enough. Hardwell. How tall is Hardwell? I think what we'll do is we'll cancel contract, transfer status. Unavailable for loan. Okay. Alright, we'll do this. We'll keep Hardwell. Alright, we'll just go in here. Registration. Include Hardwell in the team. So we have players then. Then we have one extra. That's it. Okay. Hardwell goes. So now we got Hardwell. We got Connor Masterson. Tobias. And the new defender. Batella won't come. Yeah. No chance for Batella to come. Batella was a standout defender for us last season. Yeah. So we might lose a couple of players, but that's such is life. Let's hope we can do well. Fatih Kanti, Gonzalo Gutierrez, all these are legends. You know when I got them? I think we got them in the very first or second season. Because we had time to plan. You can do that in the first 2 seasons because you got time to plan. Okay, that's easy. But if you get this like rapid promotions, you got no time to plan. Because we got to sign so many players. So you know how many players we had loaned last season? 7. We had like half our squad. Out of the players that we had in our squad, right, half of them they got us promoted. All were loan players. They all had to go back. Pogliano was a 3. Yeah, but I can't remember Pogliano, right? Yeah. We're gonna have problems when this season. If you're playing against a 4-3-3, you gotta be careful. Yeah, if your midfield doesn't know how to control, because their wingback is gonna be high up the pace, you gotta know how. The problem with the 4-4-2 is the 2 central midfielders, and a 4-3-3 is a very strong formation against it because it's got a DM. So you have to play well. Your team has to play well, and your defenders have to bring the ball out. You have to be direct. You can't spend too much time building up play because they'll be defensive. They'll be able to drop into defense, and a lot of the systems the 4-4-2 AI users are probably going to be cautious, right? So they're not going to be very attacking. So they're going to draw you in. So every time they draw you in, they've got 3 on the flanks, 2 on the flanks and 1 in the center waiting to attack. So it's important to mark tight. Your fullbacks have to mark tight and win the second ball. So if you don't see your fullbacks winning the second ball, something is wrong. All right, so then you know you're in trouble. 4-4-2, you have to learn to see when you can be in trouble. And then sometimes you got to make adjustments. So sometimes I will just huddle. Right. I will huddle and then I will try and hit them on the break. 4-4-2 is not always going to be successful if you are not a strong team. And we're going to struggle this season. Just watch how we struggle with my 4-4-2. Last season when I played the 4-4-2 towards the end, we were very strong, right? In fact, I think that if you have a good team, you play a 4-4-2, you'll tear everybody. You will tear most of the teams. But if you're an average team trying to play a 4-4-2, then it's going to be a challenge. Is a ball winning midfielder and CM a support, a central midfield, a good combination in a 4-1? I will never. Okay, I'll tell you something right now. Don't play a diamond. Yeah. Don't play a diamond because you're gonna have to. You see, I don't like the diamond right now because it's very narrow. Width is FM23 seems to like width a lot, right? So you want tactics with a lot of width, which is one of the reasons why now 4-3-3, 4-2-4s are very strong in the game. So if you play a tactic which is a diamond, which is basically no width tactic, right? Opposition plays normal width, you're in trouble already. So you're gonna have to have fullbacks that can bomb up and down the flanks, and then you're gonna have what? You're gonna try and trap inside. You can't even trap inside with a 4-4-2 diamond because your two players in the middle, you're supposed to see them move up the pitch. And I tell you something, right? I will never play a 4-4-2 with a ball. I might play with a ball winning midfielder, but I will never play with a central midfielder support. I will need at least one Mazzala or one Carrello. Yeah, because I need the half space where the wingback is attacking so that he has a passing option. 4-4-2s, I will generally play like that. But if you're playing it with a ball winning midfielder who's good, which is a good role, he's going to try and win the ball higher up the pitch. So who's helping the wingback as he's bringing the ball up? Then that's your problem. Then your DM has to move out, right? But if your DM is an anchor, then he's not going to move out. Wingbacks might lose the ball. So you got a lot of things to worry about in a 4-4-2 diamond. I don't think a 4-4-2 diamond, 4-4-2 diamond is going to be quite challenging to set up. I'm not saying it's a bad tactic. I'm just saying it's going to be challenging to set up. Yeah. And most of the time, you're going to see balls over the top. Because then you want your fullbacks to attack, right? So you're going to have to play with a standard to higher defensive line. Your fullbacks are going to be high up the pitch, but it also means that the ball can go over the top for you quite easily because if you're ball playing defender and central defender on defense, I don't know, man. I don't think a 4-4-2 diamond is my out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle. No, I'm guarantee I'm gonna struggle. In fact, I think that I have a feeling, right, that halfway through this season, I'll be forced to change tactics. Just watch. I'll be forced to change tactics. I want to play a 4-4-2, but I want to try a mid-block, very compressed system, see whether it's possible. I mean, the thing is that it's one thing to write about tactics and say tactics are good and possible. It's another thing to actually put your money where your mouth is. I like to do that to myself all the time. I put my money where my mouth is. I know that 4-4-2 is very strong. I gave the same tactic to FM Guru, right? So I told FM Guru about this tactic. He's a friend, SI's ambassador to. SI have got ambassadors, right? So I shared with him the tactic. They say, go try this tactic out. He tried. He sent me a message. Oh my God, he's hammering everybody. I said, yeah. I trust him to know the players to use because he's not a bad player. So he went and he hammered everybody. He sent me a message after that. Hey, this is hammering everyone by this budget. Send me all green on the screen. I say, yeah, if you've got the right team for it, why not? So sometimes I see other people with their 4-4-2s, right? I saw one 4-4-2 on the forums. So the guy is he wins a lot of games, but he also loses quite a few. And his 4-4-2 has got a low block, a low line, a low defensive line. And then he's got a high, low defensive line, standard line of engagement or something like that, right? So I looked at the tactic and there's a lot of attack duty somewhere. Oh my God, this guy's going to get hammered because there's no structure in his tactic. His fullbacks aren't coming up the pitch and he needs the fullbacks to come up the pitch in his 4-4-2. He's got an attack duty on a wingback and an attack duty on a winger, right? And then he's got one advanced forward in attack and another, I don't know what the other support role was. I looked at the tactic, it was so unbalanced. Another thing about the 4-4-2s, right? If you're going to play your fullbacks and you want them to attack, and you want them to get involved in the transition, then your minimum defensive line has to be standard. Anything higher, okay, you run the risk of the ball over the top, right? Because they're going to squeeze up the space. Then you look at your pressing instructions. If your pressing instructions are maxed out, I guarantee you ball over the top. Because you're telling the players to come, they're all in the same compressed zone, right? So a lot of them are going to double up on players, and that, one ball over the top and your toes. I've seen other streamers, when they're all the ones who've been saying they're struggling with the game, I've seen a lot of them do the same thing. I'm going like, yeah, okay, he's asking for it. And they're look at him, that one is asking for it as well. So I know that there are bugs in the match engine. I mean, it's not perfect. The match engine has its bugs, but it's really amplifying Like, yeah, it's amplifying a lot of small little mistakes, right? So it makes the things look even worse. And then, of course, we've got the defenders not standing still. There's some roles that stand still. I don't know why. The ball comes in. I'm not moving for this ball, man. It's your problem. I'm like, dude, this is terrible. Then I look Qatar playing yesterday. Yeah, same thing happened yesterday. I don't know. There's a bit of chaos in football, and SI is trying to get into the game. I don't know I don't know when SI is going to release the next patch. What, 1 or 2 weeks time? But I have a funny feeling it's not going to make things better for a lot of people. I don't think it is, because FM23 is all about width now. All width. It's like boom, one ball over the top here, one ball over the top there. So everything's ball over the top to the other flank, ball over the top to the other flank. He's playing like that right now. So I'm like going, okay, yeah, I think that's how it's going to be. Last year, Sampdoria 4-4-2 was fun. I like my tactics. I like some of my 4-4-2 tactics last year. I especially love the Hertha Berlin 4-4-2. That's my favorite 4-4-2 tactic. I had a target man in front, right? So I had these two roles on the side of the flank, wing back and wide midfielder, right? They work together to drop a ball on somebody's head all the time. I suspect that can't work now, I think. Yeah. Okay, returning from holiday, we're gonna match the first friendly. Let's see how many players we got left. Okay. Alright, we got our players. Everybody's unhappy. Oh, shish kebabs. I just remembered something. Yeah. I just remembered something. Okay. We gotta do this very quickly. I forgot all about this. Extracurricular team bonding. Everywhere team bonding. Come on. There's no team bonding. Team bonding is here. Let's do team bonding here. We got a bond, man. Have them all. Paslak free transfer, no? How can I not sign him on a free, man? I'm so tempted to sign him on a free. Paslak on a free is not bad. But we got Peruzzi already, so forget that. Okay, walk away. Yeah, it's got a lot more. I think this is the word. That's the thing, right, about FM23. And when everybody talks about FM23, it's not about how great the match engine is. It's about how much potential there is in the match engine. Therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. Okay. See, I think SI have a lot of things they need to do. I mean, I've always felt I used to speak so strongly about this in 2016. In fact, I had a big discussion with SI then. He actually wrote me into a private conversation with them because I was obviously very upset. I took SI to task for a lot of things, and I made it publicly known that I was very unhappy about certain things that were happening with the game. Largely, it had to do with players, right? Largely, it had to do with communication back then. So I went and told SI, I said, look, come on, guys, you got to communicate a bit more with the masses, right? You got to tell them, like, hey, you know, this is what we're planning to do. This is the game. These are the changes. So, and then I told SI, I say, look, your channel, you have to have like your own channel, like maybe your own YouTube channel. It doesn't have to be me, but get somebody to do it. Even if you're scripting your own stuff, maybe do that stuff. I always tell SI, why didn't you do your own Bring Your Tactics show? Like, get one of your developers, people do tactics, get them to bring in their tactics, man. And then you explain why it's not working the way it's working. Maybe it can be like link, do it with FMFC or some, whatever. So that was a long time ago. I made a lot of noise about it then. I'm disappointed to see it's never transpired. That's my problem. Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, right? They have the the tools right now, right? They've got a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, but why do they only do YouTube and Twitch? Like, why? How often? Like, what? Every time the game is released, maybe they should do more, right? I mean, maybe show things behind the scenes on what they're working on. Stuff like that can help people, or at least do there's so much more they could have done. And then I used to talk about this a lot to them. I think SI needs to grow in that regard. Yeah. I don't think it's ever gonna. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. I hope it does someday. Before I pass away or some shit like that. Okay, so we're playing Athletic. This I arranged this preseason friendly. I wanted to see what the gap is gonna be against us in preseason, like us and them. So Agustin Anderson, bad pass, right? Oh, that was a terrible pass to Segi. I think we gotta guess. If I'm gonna play with double now, I gotta ask them both to. Yeah, Segi is gonna play here, so he's gonna have to start playing as a ball playing defend, and dribble more. Oh, no. Want to stay wider. Dribble more. Okay, where is this? Oh, no, we can't go Discord, guys. Guys are gonna be so confused. There's so many tactics in Discord. Dropbox, FM33, tactics. Okay, it's here. FM, this version. I have to change it. Okay, here we go. All right, not looking so good, right? We just want to make sure. I want to see how these two players do. Okay, all right. That's a heck of a long ball, man, from him. What's our mentality? Balance, okay. Tactics. Let's see our team instructions. Okay, this is fine. Step up more. Okay, I want to see how they play. Step up more. We travel to Atletico Madrid to find out how we would stack up against them with Palermo. Atletico Madrid also playing with a 4-4-2. Peruzzi. Okay, that's good with the Saric. Goes back to Segi. Okay, Segi again. Idea is there, execution not there, right? Okay. Oh, there. The pressing and the line almost. Oh, Elia, why is he doing that? Oh, that was a good idea from Elia. That was a good idea. Elia playing on the right flank. Never mind, Misidan. Corner taken. Alright, we're going to move Misidan and Elia. Actually, Elia is a starting player here. The right flank. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Who are you playing on the right flank? We didn't think about this. I didn't think about this. Yeah, let's put this guy in. Oh man, I didn't think about all this. Gory. So we brought Dimit. I want Elia to start a lot of games here. We are asking for trouble, I tell you. Half these players, we don't know what their attributes are. It's like, remember the first season I played? The first season we played without attributes. It took us, 12 games before we figured something out? And then, by then, we were 4 points away from the relegation zone. And then from that point onwards, it's just a straight climb to the top, right? To get us promoted. This time we have the same problem. To figure our team out within... we have to figure this team out, and we only have like a few games to do it in. So preseason, I will have to look at this team and see how they play. Segre, okay, good. Oh, Segre again. Oh man, this guy got pushed off the ball. Lega Bielka. Look at that. This is our new signing, right? Look at how he reacts to this. All right, okay. He's in the right place, comes into the right spot, and then ends up. Oh, that's scary. Sexty. Yeah, Peruzzi. Batella was such a good defender last year, but we can't use him. Okay. Okay, alright. We're gonna have to change things around. Put you here instead. See what happens. Or let's see what happens. If you may have done the asymmetrical 4-2-3-1 from your last, bring your tactic. I don't have the tactic with me. Yeah. I don't have the tactic with me. Whatever I did on the show, I don't keep the tactics. Yeah. And they're not mine. I don't normally keep any of those tactics. all the user tactics, unless of course I make a version that I like for myself. Yeah. Okay, this doesn't look very positive. We're in a lot of trouble, man. We are in a lot of trouble, guys. I don't like what I see. A lot of basic defending mistakes from our backline, down to our personnel. He's playing very badly, these two. Saric and Segre are normally not going to start all the games. Peruzzi taken apart by Alex Berenga. Berenga himself is not like super fast, right? We are in for a rough time, man, Sarah. And we are hell-bent on playing a 4-4-2. Good. Saric again loses the ball and then bang. All right. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Okay, gotta say as well, I didn't choose the lineup. Starting 11 properly. Elia wasn't supposed to play on the right, supposed to play on the left. Okay, so that was my first mistake. So we're gonna ask. Soleri is going away, so no point asking him to play. With him there. Okay, we're gonna try this end dodge here. On defend duty, we'll keep Saric there. Let's see. I mean, we'll hope for the best, man. I think Argentina. Gotta watch out for Argentina with this World Cup. I think Holland might not make it out of this group now. The way I look at it. I mean, Senegal. I mean, like Holland. What am I saying? I think Holland are going to come out of this group. I don't think Holland are going to win it though. That's the thing. Yeah. Do well. Okay, we got 1 goal, but I don't know how that happened. I haven't made any predictions. Normally, I'm into the whole do a draft and do a pool and all that kind of stuff. This World Cup, I'm not so fired up like I am usually. Okay, that's 2. Marola, the signing in preseason, right? Yeah. Gori wins the ball. That's nice. Elia on the left. This is the player we have to play on the left. Okay. Saric is going to be playing a lot of the starting games, right? So we got a kind of a combination here. Marola wants to be taken seriously as a starting player. Okay. We will. Okay. Palermo. Not bad. Okay. Gomez. Okay, we're not going to try Hardwell, right? So ask Hardwell to play here instead of Sexton Anderson. Okay, so let's see whether Hardwell can play in this position. Let's also put Connor Masterson in. Try both these defenders now. Damiani for him. Luzayado for him. This guy for him. Okay, let's go. Not too bad. Okay, this is how he's defending. Richie. Poor defending. Central defender out of position. Central defender way out of position. We'll look at this, right? So this guy Richie. Where's the left centre back? Hardwell, right? And what does he do? He goes for a wrong player. Wrong decisions. Hardwell has very poor decision making. I think we should put him back out on loan. He got very bad decision making. Okay, now I read that. Okay, not too bad. Okay. Whoa, what a ball. Oi! It's 4-3. Having said Hardwell's poor decision making, he as a ball playing defender is not bad. Plays it on Marola. Marola finds Dimitrov. Dimitrov takes it down really well. And then comes in to score. So Dimitrov is in the running for the right-sided spot. So we got Dimitrov. Okay, we know Segre and Saric are going to be one of the 2 central midfielders, right? Okay. Dimitrov to start on the right. Elia on the left. We got that confirmed. Now Marola is going to give Brunori a run for his money. Oh, I see the defending. That's the problem right now. We decide to go with this Hardwell and Connor Masterson combination, we're gonna have a problem in the air because these guys are not great in the air. This is a simple thing, right? Simple one. Hardwell couldn't even win the hit. Couldn't even win the header. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna be a problem for us. Alright, Hardwell and then Richie. Okay, let's take Richie off so he doesn't get injured. Okay, we're gonna dev attack for Richie. Gory can come off. We'll just put on Soleri. I mean, it's not a bad performance considering that we are trying players out. Dimitrov again. Dimitrov wants to start, man. Dev attack. Soleri. Dev attack. Back to Hardwell. Hardwell can ball play defender. Okay, but I think we have to pair him with somebody really strong. Masterson. Ooh. What kind of a pass is that, man? Do I win? Nope. Yep. Masterson and oh god, if you bring Masterson on with this, that means we don't have height in the area. No? Oh, this is terrible, man. Okay, Hardwell, we gotta work training on hitting. Oh, this is scary. This is scary. Barola. Oh, Danny Garcia. Look at Hardwell coming up. He wants to take the free kick. That was fast. The guy sprinted. He teleported there. Okay. So what do we look at? Looking at rating 6.7. Lucido, nothing convincing. According to this was okay, but ooh la la. Let's see now. Man, I didn't think we'd played that badly, right? We got hammered by this team. This is our first game in preseason. Okay. I didn't expect us to beat Athletic. This is the reason why we set this one out. Players, shots, aerial challenges for Palermo. Toby's 1 or 6 headers. Okay. On the bench, Hardwell 1 2 headers, lost 1. Connor Masterson 1 5 headers, lost 1. Lagerback headers 1 7, lost 1. The only one that didn't lose a header is this guy. One of them was a key header. Okay, so now let's remove that. Let's do interceptions, right? Okay. Clay events. Okay. Interceptions 4 from him. 7 from him, that's good. In fact, Hardwell 6 interceptions. Connor, they both came on at the same time. So Hardwell, okay, broke up play 6 a few times more. Tackles. Play events. Tackles. I don't really care about tackles so much as oh, this data is wrong. This data is wrong. Yeah, something's wrong with clearances. Oops. Something's wrong with that. Hardwell and Masterson, I don't think they're very tall. They were quite short for this. Height. Masterson is 1.91 and Hardwell is 1.84. I mean, push comes to shove, we're gonna have to use him. Connor Masterson as a defender, no, backup defender. Yeah, and Hardwell is not bad as a backup defender too. I mean, at least we can use him as a fullback, right? Yeah. So Marola is quite good. Yeah, Marola is not bad so far. Look, Marola is very impressive. All right, so let's set up our team for the next friendly, and then I don't know if we got time. Okay, our next friendly is against Cologne 3 days later. We'll start with the players that we want to pick. Okay, so we got Marola is playing here, so we will use Legabiek here. Okay, and then we're gonna try Segre here, and then we're gonna bring on where's the other guy? Okay, we'll just put Damiani in here. Elia comes here. Now we start with Misidian. Misidian can play left and right, so we'll play him on the left. I think he's going to be more of a winger. Very strong left foot, so he can come in as well. Okay, so we got Parola, Soleri, no. Who's the other striker in our team? Okay, so this is who we're going to start off in our next game. Small little resistance possession, resistance preview. By the time we start our game, right, all these players are going to be damn tired, man. Okay, what do you think about Serbia? They got a good squad with physical. World Cup is unpredictable. I have never ever had a World Cup which went close to predictions, man. Not once. Yeah, it's a team that arrives, and then the group stages is not important. The group stages are the last. Group stages, you see KG performances. Sometimes you see decent performances, but group. I'm not excited about this World Cup. I'm more excited about USA, Canada, and Mexico seeing the next World Cup. I don't know why. I'm not into it. I mean, normally I'm into the World Cup. You see me posting tweets and talking about formations. This World Cup, I'm not even interested. I'm just like watching the games. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not into it. I don't know why. I'm just not into it. I've been through a quite rough last 2 years, right? So, yeah, my uncle passed away as well. So, like, and he was my favorite, like, guy to talk to about football as well. Growing up, he inculcated in me the love of journalism and sports because he was a journalist, right? So he started as a sports journalist. I remember we first started writing stories. Yeah, and then he was also the sub-editor of the Straits Times. So when I was running for Singapore, or rather was in the hunt for the team, right? This is before I made it to the team. So I was taking part in some minor competition, right? So, he went and did a story of me that appeared in newspapers. So back then, right? So he did a story of me winning the heats. All I did was win the heats. I didn't even win the whole thing. It's a big story of me. I said, what the? So I was laughing about it. So yeah, I kind of miss him. I miss him a lot. He was the best. He was one of the best parts of growing up for me. Yeah. I mean, he's a very selfless person. Always had time for his friends. Always had time for people. People would come to Australia, right, to migrate. Okay. And so if somebody was coming to Australia, I remember a story about somebody that he knew quite well. So this guy came to Australia, wanted to migrate. So what he did was he gave him the keys to his house for 2 weeks. The keys to the house for 2 weeks. And then the family went to stay with the daughter. Right, one of the daughters just got married. So they all moved away and let him have the house for 2 weeks, so they can adjust. Gave him the car, gave him the house, everything. Say, you stay for 2 weeks, adjust yourself. Taught him how to buy property and that kind of stuff, basically helped him out with a lot of things. That's the kind of man he was. Yeah, so he's now gone. Yeah. So it sucks to be, it's one of those things, right? So I feel as if a person that used to talk to, I grew up talking. I remember when we were growing up, right? So I went to the house once in my grandfather's house. He was in the house, and then football was on, right? So I remember the game was Wolves, right? So Wolves was on TV. So we sat down. He had we had a dog, so the dog was beside him. He had this big tub of ice cream, and then him and the dog were eating ice cream. So every time he put the ice cream in his mouth, I go and give the dog. They eat. I said, this is disgusting, no? My uncle. That was the kind of person he was. It was just a lot of fun to be around with. Such is life, eh? Yeah. Sometimes time comes, they have to go to a better place. I thought this is now. We gotta close this window. Don't tell me Control Shift Escape. All of a sudden, right? It started happening again. I know the new NVIDIA update fixed that glitchy thing. But suddenly I noticed it one more time. Oi, look at them, man. They tore me apart. Cologne just tore me apart. Cologne, no. This is not good news, man. Cologne tore us apart. They're playing a diamond. Oh, can't be a diamond, I'm in trouble. Yep, I can't be a diamond, we're in trouble. Okay, let's go. What do we want to do? We are stepping up more already. Let's try a bit more positive. We might get completely sideswiped in this game. Augustin Anderson, Miss Dian. Soleri did well. Okay. Miss Dian now with the ball. Chip sit. They attack. Oh, nice. 2-1. Yeah, I know that we are capable of doing this. Oh, we need some time to get used to the system. This is good one touch. They attack. Out back to Elia. Squares it. Merola comes in and finishes. Yep. Very quick move, right? Okay. Amici. We are trying different players out. Good defending. Good defending. Yep. Okay, Soleri shouldn't be playing. What is our keeper doing? This keeper is the one we signed, no? Because we think he is the next good keeper in our team. Holy cow, he just left that ball. He's doing a Qatar. He's doing whatever the Qatari goalkeeper's name is. I think he's doing, we have to, oh my god, can you imagine he becomes a meme for a football manager? Yeah. Good defending. Okay, not too bad. We're not giving up. We're not pressing too much, so that's okay. Segre Damiani, we're trying him out. We're trying Damiani. The difference is we're not using Piruzzi and we're not using what's his name right down the right flank. Ooh, Rocket. Rocket. Yeah, that was only one goal we scored. We still have to iron out certain things. This guy is not playing next game. Okay, we're gonna 45th minute gonna take Augustin Anderson off and try Connor Masterson. We're also gonna remove that equation from this. So this guy is, there's time to do our registration. Oh my god, that's the third one. Fourth goal. Ooh, we're getting hammered. Preseason is not turning out well for us. I'm getting used to our players first. That's okay. Yeah, that's good. Left flank, I'm not worried, right? We got left flank. Our attack, I'm not worried, okay? We know who is going to be starting our games. We just have to iron out the 1, 2, right flank now. We already sorted our left flank. It's our right flank now. So Piruzzi and Miss Dian is they're gonna start all our games, right? Miss Dian over here. So we're gonna try someone else. We're gonna put Masterson in here. You are never playing again, man. Transfer status. Go on loan. Go available for loan straight away. Boom. Yep. Thanks for all the fish, but we don't need you anymore. Okay. You're not playing. That was fast. Okay. One too many mistakes. Okay. Marola comes off. We're gonna take him off. Brunori and Gori. Okay, you two. Right, we know what the other players' quality is like, right? Okay. Gonna play you. Gonna try you. Okay. Dev attack. Hardwell as a left back. Okay, let's try you out. Okay. Elia, we already know what he's like. Okay, so we don't have to change. We don't have to find out anymore. So you're gonna put this guy here. Okay, Segred and Dodge. Okay. Elia starting every single game. There's no two ways about it. Now the question is whether this Amaud Luzayado, whatever was that? Amaud Luz. Oh god, that's it. Potential foot injury. There goes your season, man. Please don't be. That's go your season. Don't say it. What is wrong with me? I just cursed the rest of the season. No, okay. We have to have that ball. We have to have a ball winner there. Rest Claudio Gomez has to be included again. Oh, nice. Nice. Good take on the turn. Good first touch. Ball control, right? So that's good. Oh, we're gonna have to put his name down instead of what's the guy's name? Michi or whatever his name is, right? So he's gone. He's going on loan. Imagine that, one preseason friendly, you find out your future in the club. We have to try against all these teams, okay? All right, good reading of the game. Plays a good, decent pass. That was a very risky pass. Takes on the players again. Nice. He's got pace and acceleration, and he's got ambition. Okay, all right. We're gonna have to think about him, man. Well, apparently he likes to take everybody on his own. So you could play as a winger if you needed to. Masterson, okay. It wasn't such a bad idea. There was a striker there. Pass was a bit off. Yeah. We are 4-1 down and I still see positives. Only I can do that. Okay, good winning of the game. Yeah, he's endearing himself to me. Yeah, okay. Legebiek is endearing himself to me, so we got potential there. So I'm really watching all the transitions to tell. I know it's preseason, you don't see people say, what the hell, man, teams are holding back in preseason. I know the whole logic, but I want to see the transitions where they can do simple things like control the ball, that kind of thing, right? So that's important to me. Yeah, we're going to take this guy off and bring on Giacomo Ricci. Segre is coming off. We'll have to bring on Darius Saric. Misidian, we already know his quality, right? So we bring on this young kid. Okay. Will the Ronaldo case happen in FM23? Yeah, of course, it will happen. Yeah. Players turning against their managers, yeah, and wanting to leave the club and, refuse to play for you. It happens all the time, man. But it's not as like, they are talking to the press about how bad a manager you are. Yeah, it's happened in the game a few times. It's not like it's never going to happen. It will happen. Hey, it has happened and it will continue to happen. Oi! Nice idea. This afternoon is also not bad. Okay, all right. Now we have enough in our little arsenal of information. Let's go to our squad planner. Let's decide who's in the team and who's not in the team anymore. Okay, so we go to the squad planner now. Okay, so right wing, we got this guy playing. Dimitrov can play here. Pirozzi is not playing here. He's a fullback. Amici is out. Amici is no longer in our plans, right? So he's out. So we got Pirozzi and then we got this guy. Massimiliano Doda is number 2, but he can play, Elia is not going to be here. Okay, that's out. So we got Pirozzi. So defenders, we got left defender will be Gustav. Right defender is Tobias, and then on the back end is Masterson and Hardwell will be a backup. Left side, we got Ricky, Devatek, and Hardwell. Okay, Hardwell is going to be a third choice in our team. But he also comes into this position. Okay, on the left will always be him. Okay, not Ricky. Okay, Miss Dian, no, he's a first choice. These are both first choices, right? Left and right. All right, now the center of the park. How long are you out for? 3 weeks. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so we got Saric playing here. Segre is second choice. Damiani and Claudio Gomez. So right now, this side is not him. Damiani and Claudio Gomez. Once initial agreed time, we're gonna have to start playing him a lot more. And then Claudio Gomez, squad player on 1.121 wages. Holy shit, that's a lot of money, 23-year-old defensive midfielder. Oh man. Okay, I tell you what. Let's see if we can squeeze him back into the team. If I can, it'll be good. If I can't, it sucks to be me, man. Okay. So Larry is not playing for us. Okay, so this is up for fights. Right? Who's going to be playing as our top striker? Marola so far has impressed me. Squad. Let's look at registration, right? So who have we got? Okay, we got 1, 2, confirm. Defender, Almichi is out. Okay, he's gone. Almichi is not in the team anymore. Let's forget all about him. He's not playing for us. Okay, So this means that we can bring Claudio Gomez back in. Yep. Okay. Okay, Claudio Gomez can come in. We got Misidian, Marola, Soleri is not playing. Hardawell is playing. Elia, Devatek, Connor Masterson, Pirozzi, Doda is not playing. He's playing. Okay, good. All right. There we confirm the selection. Poor guy, right? Claudio Gomez. Poor thing, no he. Poor thing, no. He was to leave on a free transfer. I can't have that happening. He's actually quite a good defending midfielder. I have to cry, keep him happy, you know. He'll withdraw his request eventually. Now that he's back in the team. Okay. I've had players, right, who for no rhyme or reason decided they don't want to play for me anymore and end up in a bar. They spend more time in the tavern than they did on the training pitch. It's happened before this game. Yeah. So we've got all kinds of incidents that happen in the game where a player is going to just stop playing for you. There's nothing you can do, right? Sometimes you have explicable reasons and sometimes you have inexplicable reasons why this happens. Yeah. You play half a game and your manager says your service. Exactly. He played half a game, man. That was half a game. He had half a game to prove himself to me and he makes such a stupid mistake. That's it. He's out. Gone. Out of the door. It'll be fun if you start a player in the 87 minute, he walks out. Yeah, no, what I want to see happen in the game is this, right? You try to sub a player on the 87 minute, he's a star player. You want to bring him on for the last 3 minutes, and you know what happens instead? He walks back into the tunnel. He refuses to come on. That is something I want to see. How cool is that? That'd be very cool. But then there's a problem, right? This kind of behavior is bad behavior. As I don't condone it. Right? So can you imagine they go into the game tomorrow and they say Mason Mount has done that in the game against you. Then Mason Mount turns around. I'm not that kind of a person. How dare you say that I will probably do that? I'm suing you for defamation. They have a case for defamation there. That's one reason why SI don't include it. Yeah. So that's why SI doesn't include things like, going to the pub and having a drink, they don't, right? That's not so bad. Missing a game. They have that for Nugents, but they don't. I notice it doesn't happen to established names. Nugents, I notice it happens, but all the established names like Cristiano Ronaldo, Mason Mount, it never happens to them. It might happen to Nugents. La Havre, no, reject. No, not going anywhere. Palermo mentoring group needs attention. What, Resolute? Who's this? Jacobo Segre, midfielder. Okay. We put midfielders in. Connor Masterson needs to learn. Average what an experience he's gonna have. He's not gonna learn anything there. Samuel Damiani, go in there. He might. Yep, average, correct. Okay. What about Gomez? He could learn a thing or two about dedication. Average, okay, that's good. Yeah. So we can remove Sextuan. Anderson is now fairly determined. But Sextuan shouldn't be in this group, right? So he should be in a defend category. Defend. We don't have players. At group. I don't have resolute defenders, right? Let's see if I have any. Only a striker, Brunori. We lost our resolute defenders. All got kicked out of the club. That's a problem with me, man. I didn't bother to check. There's not enough time. Is it correct to say you should play with compression? I think ideally you should play with good compression and tactic. Yeah. If it's too wide, then you're gonna have 4-3-3s running all over it. Yeah. So you need the tactic to have good compression. Yeah. Vincent Manzo has left. What is this? Yeah, you want to go? You take him, man. He saved me. Yeah, I'm so happy. He left. Play his job, Edward. Yeah, we just gotta look for coaches that have got good personality. Any under 20 coach that leaves, right, is a balanced personality. Bye. See you later. Don't ever come back. Like I said, they can do a Pogba and turn to. I have yet to see an entire dressing room. Okay. The only way, right, it happens, right, is if, there are ways this can happen in the game. Now, let's say you have a lower reputation than all your players. You start out as one of those low badges, right? And all these players have higher reputation than you. Then it's possible that you could lose the dressing room to your players. It can happen in Football Manager. But once you win a title with a team, right, 1 title, 2 titles, your reputation starts going up. Once your reputation goes up, it's a lot different. Yeah. Okay, team selection. Okay, this looks like a doable team, right? No, except for Soleri. Soleri is not in the team. Okay. Okay, we got Devatek. We know what you are like. I'm gonna put you off. Hey, Almichi, thanks for all the fish. Revedici. I said goodbye. I think that's goodbye, right? Pogliano. Where's Pogliano? Do you have a Pogliano? Oh no, I don't have a Pogliano anymore, right? There was a long time ago, we had a Pogliano. Okay. Alright, so we can Segre, Damiani, or maybe Gomez. Come. Don't be unhappy. Get a chance to play. Win a couple of games. You feel proper after that. Okay, Mariano is on loan, right? Okay. Connor Masterson, Hardwell, Gori. Gori or Soleri? Gori, not Soleri. Okay. We're gonna have Brunori back. Okay, let's give Brunori. That Marola is already proving that he's a good player, right? Okay. Alright. This young boys. The young boys. What's that song? Can't remember. There's a Duran song starts. I can't was it. That was something like that. I can't remember the start. Okay. What do you think about playing here? We can't really play that kind of music in front. Okay, now we got 4-4-2 diamond. Okay, fine. Let's see what happens. We're playing away from home. Good work, Glory. Oh, nice. He tried to play the pass through. Okay, good. Seriously, not so good defending. Consider a very simple goal. Okay, let's up this a bit more. And then go here. Okay, let's double up on the pressing. Let's try and get a bit more compressed. See what happens. Michelotti. I won't be surprised if now my without the ball positions are higher than my with ball positions. Without the ball, it would be even higher, no? Yeah. If you play like a high defensive line, right? And then you play, you increase your pressing. Yeah. Especially with 4-4-2. Your with ball is lower than your without the ball. There we go. Through the middle. That happened again. That's 2 now. Long way back from home, man. Yeah, press too much. Didn't open up too much space. Defensive line too high. Okay, drop back. Okay. Yeah, defense. Here we wider. Okay. Gotta find a setting for this team. Okay. Oh, who was that? Oh, I'm in trouble, man. We are going straight down. Yeah, it'll let it happen to regions. Look at this. This is the keeper we signed. Oh my god. That's the keeper we signed, no? I'm a bit nervous right now. Whoever now the team that sold the keeper to us going like we were trying to sell this keeper for the last 3 seasons. One dumb idiot from Sicily came. He finally paid 1 billion for this keeper. I can't believe it. He's such an idiot. Yeah, that's us. Through the middle. Oh man. Every one of them, they're not picking the defenders up. Getting clobbered by this diamond, man. Hey, it's a simple solution. We play with a 4-3-3, but I don't want to. We can take it out with a 4-3-3, but me, no. I don't want to. I'm gonna play a 4-4-2. The other solution would have been, let's see, okay. I mean, maybe we should seriously consider What is it? Okay. Load this. Okay. Segre, Gomez, Gori. Gori comes up here. And then got two Volantes. Right. Damiani here. What happens now? I don't think it's gonna solve anything. No. This one has the wingbacks that fly up the pitch. Now it's good. Now you can actually catch the ball. Half time. We have not shown any indication that we know what we're doing. Once again, first 5 matches, gotta figure things out. Oh man, I can't wait for a team to actually build up from scratch. Okay. Oh, good. Elia, almost got there. Good. Stuart Anderson couldn't. Aye, good defending. Okay, all right, okay. All right, not that bad. Okay, so far so good. We swapped to this formation. The Segre can play there. Yeah, Stuart Anderson, far post header. That's my short throw-in routine. Watch this, right? Where is Stuart Anderson? Look at what he's doing. Look at this. This is cool, man. Look at what he does, right? Pay a close attention to what he does in the top right-hand corner, okay? Watch what he does with his right elbow. They have this in the game. The guy is jostling and pushing and bullying the fullback. No, on the Sexton Anderson is on that side bullying him. Okay, we got hope, right? So we can always go to this. Piglet Cherry now come on. Sexton come off. We could put Connor Masterson. This guy come off. We could Jeff out. We don't want them to get injured because Segre we can play Saric. Yep, we can definitely use this system. Right. This coming season, 100% we can turn to this. Because we will have the players for it. It's 3-2. Another throw-in, masterful throw-in routine here. Now, Sexton Anderson, is he here? No, he's not. Right. Okay. 3-2. Okay, Hadderwell. No. Aye. Off. He's off, man. Was he a good goal? Oh, that was terrible. Well, they win the header, played it. Oh, this is because our two Volantes are more forward, right? So, and then who's this idiot? Richie. Richie plays him on side. Oh, we're gonna have to make tweaks to this. All right, so this is AP on attack. Bombing forward. Volante, no. Ball winning midfielder on support. We'll put ball winning midfielder on support here. No, this one maybe not. We'll put DM on support. Okay. One Volante, one ball winning midfielder, and then one Volante, ball winning midfielder, and DM on support. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. No? We are in trouble. First 3 games, we're getting thumped. Left, right, and center. Okay. And Gauri. Gori, not Gauri. Gori. Okay, Daljit. Stop calling me Gauri. Gauri is a different word name. Hey, Andy, how are you, man? So making some slight tweaks as we go. So this one could be, I want to save this as, this is Palermo Portuguesa. Okay. Stop more, stop crosses, play our defense. Okay, good. Right. Dimitrov trying his best. We lost the young boys. It's okay. We're on a trip to try all these systems because I wanted some decent competition, right? So morale is going to be short for our team. They haven't won a preseason. All they have tasted in preseason are defeat. That's all we're gonna do. Is we're gonna set ourselves up to find our system. Okay, all right. So now we got schedule. Okay, so we got Bavus, Foggia, Scatanzaro, Sabanete. All right, good. Tactics. We found out what we need to do, right? So our first tactic is probably going to be this. What is this again? This. And then our second tactic, not necessarily this, but both can work for them. We use the counter. Okay, and we can use this. This is the camp. Okay. All these tactics have worked for us. Okay, so we're going to rename all this. This one is we're going to call this a Palermo count. Palermo. So I know these are the tactics that we used. Palermo. Okay. All right. And this one as well. Just use same thing I use for Palermo. All right. So we're gonna load Portuguesa, right? I hope I put it here. Palermo Portuguesa. All right, done. So we got Palermo Portuguese, Saric, Gomez, Segre, Devertech, Hardwell, Lagerbeck, Almighty Almichi. You're not playing. No thanks. Now we're gonna have to play Pigliacelli in goal because the rest of the players just not confident about his qualities anymore. They're like going, hey boss, we definitely can't play with him, man. Far post, near post. Oh, this has got the far post, near post routines. Okay. Then defend. Defend looks terrible, man. I'll put you here. Put you here. Put you here. Put you here. I guess. I mean, fullback here. No, you. Okay. All right. Done. Put you Mark Tall. Put you here. Okay. Otherwise, the far post we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get clobbered. Yeah. Okay, put you here. 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 Okay, put you here. Okay, done. Alright, so we got this throw-ins, attack, shot. Yeah, but not this like this. Put you here. Where's my right back? Put you here. Left back, come back here. Okay, done. Left back, come here. Right back, come here, idiot. Worse, no. Yes, I had. Please, don't do that. We want them to be in their natural positions when they're attacking, except for this guy, of course. He's not in his natural position. Okay. All right. Tactic done. So we save this. All right. So we got a couple of preseason tactics, right? So we know that we can play with this. We know we can play with this, right? So we got backup plan. Okay. We're not gonna figure out a backup plan with the first game of the season. We swallow our pride. Don't play the 4-4-2. So okay, how many of you want me to play the 4-4-2? For the first game of the season, when you know we're gonna get clobbered. Okay, come on. Okay, let's get some feedback out there. You know the 4-4-2. If you don't have good players for 4-4-2, you're gonna get clobbered. There's no two ways about it, right? You can't come in and say, oh, this is about the FM is about tactics, not players. No, FM is about players, not tactics. Okay, it's always been about players. You've got the right players, any tactic will work for you. And some tactics need specific kind of players, like the 4-4-2, right? So my question to all of you right now is, should we play with a 4-4-2 for the first game, of the season? Guys, let's look at our first match of the season, right? Okay, before we begin our first game. It's very soon I'm going to holiday mode all the way for the first game. Because Or we just finished preseason. Okay, we just finished preseason, and then if we have time, we play the first game of the season and start crying. Play the season that gives you the best chances. I say, oh, some of you go and play the. But you know me, I'm stubborn. I am stubborn. I'm reached a point in my life where I'm nowadays. It's not about playing the. Okay, first game of the season. Do we consider Cosenza the first game of the season? Serie A B? Yeah, maybe not. Bologna is the first game of the season. Okay, guys. Okay, Serie A predictions, right? Season preview. Palermo, favorites to go down. Okay, we are favorites to go down. One of the favorites to go down. Dear Lord, we're in trouble. Yeah, David Tech facing uncertain future. Why? Because you're not happy that you don't have a contract? Yeah, you don't get a new contract because you say so. You want a new contract. You think that's not how things work with me. Wait, what the hell? I've never seen 4.1 in my life. What the is wrong with you? Oi, shut up. If you think a Trevor, I have to no. Bang. Wow. Uber's transfer is done now. War words. Transfer status. Transfer listed. Gone. Not happy, is it? Sarish can go. Everybody now. I'm the kind of manager now. Why? You're not happy? Get out of here. 4.1. I'm transfer listing him. I've never seen 4.1. The fuck is wrong with him? 0010 is your word for a formation. That's Andy, come on, man. That's the worst thing in the world. Let's build towards the 4-4-2. Play to our strengths now. We're not building to our strength. We're playing the 4-4-2. We're playing the 4-4-2. But now we have another problem. We're losing. We are losing people. The manager has become embroiled with a big argument with this Saric character. This guy from Bosnia Herzegovina who feels that he has every right to, once he's not happy with his agreed playing time, he's given crap during training, so we've transfer listed him. He'll have to take himself off. I'm happy, stupid. No, everybody's happy. I'm just stupidly happy. Don't know what's wrong with me today. Okay. All right, here we go. Are we playing this game? Of course not. Okay. We're not playing friendlies with Minos. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. We're holiday mode all the way. Tactics, we leave it here. Since we are so angry with the situation. Trigger press on goalkeeper, trigger press on defenders. What the hell for? What's wrong with you? Okay, don't trigger press them. Yeah, don't even trigger press the goalkeeper. Let them come out. What have I been doing with this tactic? No wonder we're not playing well. Okay, all right. Schedule. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We come back for Cosenza. No, we don't. We come back for Bologna. By then, the whole team will be injured. What's wrong with me today? Yeah, go on holiday 16th of August. Hey, seriously? It can't be 16th of August. Yeah, it is 16th. There's so many friendlies, no? Until 19th of August. We come back on 19th of August. Okay, go on holiday to 19th of August. Choose 19th of August. Done. We are about to find out, man. 4-4-1 DM version, maybe? No. Play 4-4-2. I'm just going to shoot myself. Okay, honestly, if you want to play a 4-4-2, you've got to have the players for it. That's it. It's as simple as that. Yeah, it's not going to be easy if you can try. I mean, okay, at home, I think we'll try the 4-4-2. Okay, that's the plan. I think away from home, we should seriously consider the fact that we need to defend. But the problem is this, right? There's a problem. I like to give myself a chance, right? So we're going to start with a 4-4-2. I don't believe I'm doing this, but we are going to go with a 4-4-2. I want to see the 4-4-2. Okay, I want to go with the 4-4-2. I want to try. I mean, I believe that this squad has the quality to pull themselves out of trouble. The question is whether we will have the job long enough for that to happen. Okay. Remember the first time we got promoted at Palermo? What did I say? We're going to beat all the sides below us. Our target is to beat the bottom 6 clubs, right? And take the game to the top, right? So if we lose to the top, because if I sit back and wait for the top to come to us, right, give them a chance to play, because they're all probably gonna be attacking anyway, right? So if I give myself half a chance to score a goal against them, we'll see what happens. It's not gonna be easy. Give yourself a chance. If I don't give myself a chance and I sit back, we have Portuguesa as a strong system. It has a chance to give issues, but we have to play 2 strikers. That's my gut feel. When I'm an underdog, I have to play a 2 striker system. Okay, so what are the other 2 striker systems that we have? We can play the 4-4-1-1 DM, but that's putting 2 fellas back, and then you kind of like, nah, that's too defensive. No, we can play the 4-4-2 DM, the one we had earlier, right? We had a 4-4-2 DM system as well. So we go 4-4-2, 4-4-2 DM. Yeah. Because we can't play 4-4-1-1 because we don't have a tall striker that can hold up the ball. If you have one that is tall in the air, then maybe. Trying to stay away for the England game. Reckon England will put me in a coma by halftime. I won't be surprised. I think England have the potential to put a lot of people in. Hey, the only thing I'm looking forward to, I'm going to watch the England game, right? Or rather, I'm going to have problems watching the England game. I've got to go and pick up the kids, so I'm going to miss the first 45 minutes of the England game. I have to put a record, right? I have to come back and watch it. That's a good plan. I have to remember to do that before I leave the house. I want to see Harry Kane pick up a yellow card in the first second of the game. Because he's going to come up with the... I mean, they have... I respect the English players for wanting to wear the armband. But, things are going to be quite tough for a lot of people. This World Cup is not it's not a... I don't know who's enjoying the World Cup. I mean, yeah, okay, we'll enjoy the football for the 90 minutes that's on the pitch, right? That's about it, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see Bellingham. Yeah, I'm hoping that England let loose against Iran. That's what I want to see. Because honestly, right now, England against Iran. I want to see England go for it. They got Iran, they got Canada, they got Iran, they got USA in their group, right? So I want to see England go for it. Like, if they do, they get a lot of fans backing them straight away. I mean, of course, we'll see. But I've never known Southgate to be adventurous. Never seen him. Have you ever seen Southgate actually, do that? I haven't, so I'm not convinced. I think England are going to win comfortably against Iran. I think they will win. They'll beat Iran. Their real test will be USA. And who's the other team in that group? Can't remember the other team. That's so sad. You're ignoring all the nonsense politics? Yeah. I'm trying to ignore. I mean, a lot of people are making a big deal about a lot of issues because everybody seems to think that we live in a world where I think we should raise all these issues. I mean, I think, yes, there are issues that need to be raised. But I think the last 10 years, it's like everything is an issue nowadays. Like, you can't make anybody happy. Like, everything is an issue. Like, live and let die, man. Me. Have you got any advice for the 4-2-3-1 DM? Finished second in my first season with United playing ball winning midfield register, but we bottled a 6-point lead. Oh boy. We bottled a 6-point lead. the only way a team can bottle a 6-point lead is they went on a losing streak or they went on a drawing streak, right? You got to learn how to convert your draws to wins. That's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to push, right? So 4-2-3-1 DM, it can be a very aggressive system. You can play high up the pitch. You have to learn how to dial down, drop off more, see out games. Yeah. If you had a 6-point lead and then you lost it, it just means your finishing, your last 15 minutes of game management have to be better. Yeah. Oh, Wales and USA. Yeah, that would be a great game. That's a game Wales have to go for, right? I think the USA are looking at it the same way. The USA are looking at this as a possible chance because the USA is going to be host for the next World Cup. And with all the drama surrounding Qatar, the USA want to prove that because USA has a lot to prove on this World Cup. First, the World Cup should have been theirs to host, right? That's the argument. If I was an American player, I'd say, all the situation right now. Okay, let's show them how good we are. We should have been playing this World Cup in front of our home fans. We are not doing it. So let's go there and kick some ass. That's how the US is going to approach this. So I pity whoever is facing the US because the US have a lot to prove, right? And they have a young side that's full of belief. And this USA team is going to go far. They're going to go deep in this competition. I'm expecting the US to be one of the dark horses. Yeah. I won't say they're going to win it, but they're going to bloody hell make it damn difficult for a lot of teams, man. So this US team is going to be watch out. From this group, right, for Wales to qualify, it's going to be damn hard. I don't think the Wales are going to qualify this group. I think the two teams that are going to qualify most likely are going to be USA and England in that order. Yeah, I'm predicting the US to top the group. This group, US to top the group. Because US go quite deep now this World Cup. I mean, I don't think they can win it. I don't think they can. They're just gonna go on. They will just do it on pure adrenaline and self-belief. And this US team, right? The thing about US team sports is they can do a lot of things on self-belief and motivation, even if they're not good enough. No. All right, so yeah. If you're doing a drawing streak right at the end of the season, yeah, then you have to learn how to turn those draws to wins. That's the only way people bottle 6-point leads. Either they lose or they don't push. You gotta push, man. I know as the season ends, right? Why did I go and switch to a 4-4-2 last season? We were safe. I was safe from screwing up, right? But then I realized, look, I'm safe now. Why don't I just push it all the way? Why don't I just take a chance? So that's why I switched to the 4-4-2. When I switched to the 4-4-2, we had a chance to take it all the way. We started winning games, right? Now, towards the end, right, I could have easily bottled it because there were I think we have 4 games which finished with a solitary goal win. And I had to learn how to push and I had to lock it up. So these are 2 things you have to learn in your own tactic. How do you take your 4-2-3-1 and push? And how do you take your 4-2-3-1 and lock it up? That's what you got to learn. That's what you got to do. So you got to figure out, okay, maybe I change these settings. 4-2-3-1, right? For example, did you at any point, right, when you were chasing a win, did you at any point have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 attacking duties? If you didn't, then you didn't try hard enough. Yeah. Because I think, right, the 4-2-3-1, right, if you push it all the way, you can actually, if I wanted to take a risk with the 4-2-3-1, I'll have the wing backs on attack duty, inside forwards on attack duty, right? Pressing forward on top. One more attack duty in the center of midfield, right? One anchor man. I would have gone like that. My tactic towards the end. Yeah, just to push, just to get the point. Because 3 points makes a lot of difference. Yeah, Wales is in England's group, but I don't think Wales have a chance. I mean, Wales will do well, but last couple of years, I don't think the Wales will. Be nice to see Wales do well, but I think this World Cup, Wales, okay, right now, right, this World Cup, I think England have a stronger chance of screwing up than any other World Cup before this. Okay, then the other thing is this, right? Okay, I've got a very, very bad feeling now. Why am I becoming such a pessimist with World Cup football right now? I'm a very big pessimist nowadays. Okay, Qatar won this World Cup, right? What happened before Qatar won the World Cup? The right to bid for the World Cup. What happened? PSG was bought over, right? So much investment went to Qatar, from Qatar into the country of France. Okay. This next World Cup, not this next World Cup. Saudi Arabia now wants to be considered for bidding for the next World Cup. Okay. So it won't be happening for now, but it's the next cycle, right? Yeah, and guess what happened lately? Newcastle got bought over by Saudi Arabian interests. I've got a bad feeling it's still happening. Yeah, I have a very bad feeling it's still happening. All that, so at Saudi, I'm very uncomfortable seeing Infantino sitting beside MBBS. Very uncomfortable. It's like they're almost talking about, oh, you know what we should do? Think about where you're gonna bring the World Cup to. Because I still remember the picture of Infantino sitting between MBBS and what's his name? Putin, right? Remember? Oh my god, that was the ugliest of all the pictures, man. Beside the two of them. Okay, we got Endorge. Endorge is back. Okay, good. So we're gonna play Saric. Segre is on the bench. Okay, we got Sex Stewart here. Devatek, no. Got Richie playing. Doda not playing. Saric, no. We got, where's Elia? What happened to my Elia? Okay. Then we got Miss Sidian. Yeah, we're gonna play on positive. Yep. Okay. Step up more. We're gonna take this game. First game of the season. Should I play this game or holiday through it? We'll just play it. Legebiek is not 100%, so we're gonna play Masterson. Pirozi is not 100%. We're gonna play no Almighty. Oh, now I got no choice, right? We have to play the Almighty. Almichi. No, we'll give him a chance. Okay. Why am I giving him a chance? We're putting him on loan. He's not in the squad. Apparently, he can play this game. He might be able to play. And all the oil countries, right? It's just disgusting, right? You see, sitting left. It's one of the ugliest pictures of any competition. When you got MBBS and you had Putin like sitting between Infantino. The moment I saw that, I went like, this is it, man. Saudi Arabia wants to be in the next World Cup, as host of the next World Cup. Will that happen? I don't know. But I'm not saying it's gonna. I'm not saying they did something or whatever. Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not saying that they bribed or whatever. I'm not saying that. Okay. All I'm suggesting is the fact that in the picture it paints is not a good one. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I would think that the next such a strange world we live in nowadays. Okay, we got Masterson, Pigliacelli. Pigliacelli is gonna start. We're gonna play sweeper, keeper on attack. It's the first game. It's our first game of the season. Some people are not comfortable, man. Yeah, so countries use the World Cup, FIFA, and they use it to of course I know the geopolitical reality of the World Cup. Let's not ignore it. It's not a sport. No. It's not pure sport in the sense that there's no politics involved. I mean, if anybody says there's no politics involved, he's being a bit idealistic. I don't think that's the case. I think what we have here is the platform for a lot of countries to do wheeling and they'll be wheeling and dealing all the way. Businesses do it. Why you think countries are not doing it? Oh man, of course they are. All right, what are we doing? What are we looking at? No, we should encourage our team. I mean, we had a preseason that's not very convincing, right? Oh, he could have scored. ECDN with a corner. I think we have another. I thought it was fixed, right? Now 54% GPU usage. Because there's something about this game right now. Yeah, I know that the CPU usage went down to about 20-25%. Now it's gone back up to 55%. Let's see what I can fix problems here. Okay. I think I can shut down. Yeah, everything is being. Yeah. So there was a patch from Nvidia, right? But apparently it hasn't really solved anything. I thought I fixed it. Was fine yesterday. But now it's back. This stupid nonsense has started all over again. Do not upgrade to Windows 11. I'm gonna have to what do you call it? Remove Windows 11 from this machine. Because okay, so we're coming back here. There we go. Look at that, 54. My GPU is only being used 10% of my GPU is being used only. Because what do you call it? This game is a CPU intensive game, right? Yeah, Palermo losing to Cosenza. They are from Serie B, you know. So we have a slight problem, man. Damiani coming on. Almighty Almichi not having a good game. Then Dario Saric, we're gonna have to take him off as well. Segri. Oh, sorry. Yeah, our first game isn't playing very well. A Football Manager, whatever it is, do not play with. I'm more distracted with this. 55% of the CPU being used. That's not Football Manager itself. Because yesterday was fine. Now it's the Windows 11 update. I have to remove Windows 11 from this machine now. And the very first game, we've lost to Cosenza. Things not looking good, man. Conor Masterson had a bad game. Yeah. That's a bad start to the game. I was noticing just now when I was playing the game, right? The processing time was taking a lot longer. That's the point where I saved the game. Right now it's dropped. Fucking hate Windows 11. Yeah, I know. Got to worry if your GPU is being used. But it's Windows 11 is optimization. Yeah. But it's not SI's fault. It's Windows 11. Windows 11 is just basically the worst thing you can have on your machine right now if you're a gamer. It's just the worst thing on. I just made that stupid. Oh man, Elia is injured. Yeah. We're gonna get ready for our first game. Bologna. Oh, we haven't done the training yet. This is not my training schedule. Physical output. Yeah, this is not. I never use attacking and defensive shadow play. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Schedule. Okay. Training. Yep. Complete training schedule. Okay. What is it? Oh, yes. Okay. So you're gonna holiday all the way to here. All I'm gonna do is look at this now. Look at that. This is Windows 11. I know. Look at this. 100%. Oh, just don't install Windows 11, man. That's all. This is crazy, you know. Yeah, but you know, I shouldn't have these issues at all because my GPU usage should be around, my CPU usage should only be about like 10%, 20%. That's what my CPU usage normally is, right? When I'm playing FM22, when I'm playing, that was prior. In fact, prior, I've been on FM23 for quite a while. Okay, so before I switched to Windows, I don't know what came over me suddenly. One day I decided, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna update my Windows 11. I wasn't thinking straight on that day because it was the day my uncle passed, right? So I was like, so I wasn't thinking straight. I just updated it, and then after I updated it, no, it wasn't then. It was a while back. No, it wasn't when my uncle passed. It was something else that happened. So after my uncle passed, I decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna uninstall Windows 11. I realized it'd been 10 days, 11 days, and I couldn't take it out. So now I've got to uninstall Windows. I'm gonna have to do that, I think next week. I'm gonna call my friend. I can't do it myself because I'm not super technically inclined. I need to reformat one of the drives. So I've got two drives here. So this drive where all the games are kept and all the graphics are kept, it's not going to be formatted. It's a C drive. I'm going to have to format this drive. So I'm going to have to format this drive again. Right. So this should be quite easy to format. Right. So FM Genie Scout. No, I don't need you. So we're going to delete this. This is from FM21. And then I'm going to delete this 1, 2. So this shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. So reformat this whole drive, reinstall the game one more time. Since the gaming is all on this drive, right? So I just reinstall Windows here. So it should be fine. Yeah, do not ever update to Windows 11. I tell you, if you update to Windows 11, do not go anywhere near Windows 11. Right, I'm telling you right now, no matter what anybody, you know, when you want to do it, when you want to consider Windows 11, Windows 12 is out. That's how bad Windows 11 is. Windows 11 is terrible because you got a single sign-on as well. You can't even get out a single sign-on. You have to take all of Microsoft's bullshit right now. So you got a single sign-on, a lot of nonsense in Windows 11. Windows 11 is definitely they have a rollback option. If they have a rollback option, you can try it, but you have to roll out of it within 10 days. If you don't and if you forget, which is what happened to me, right? I completely forgot about it. I totally forgot about it because some stuff was going on in my personal life. So I totally forgot about it. And then I decided, oh shit, I'm going to do it. And you know, it was too late. So I managed to save the other machine. The other machine is okay. He also went up to Windows 11. I think the machine on the right, I did Windows 11 like 1 day after this machine. So the gap is only 1 day. So it's like very annoying. Okay, so Elia comes here. Miss Diane comes here. We got Segre and this one. So that's not going to happen. Richie is not under Devatek, Hardwell. No. Wow, we got a lot of unregistered players. So Larry, Esnoon, Dimitrov, Endoch. Okay, we got Endoch is available for the under 20s. Damiani, Ricci, Marola. I think we're going to put Marola out for Gori. This is the first game of the season. We're playing Bologna. We're going to use our 4-4-2. We're going to find out how we are. We are so going to get in this game. Okay. Alright, so we're going to play positive. I haven't got a bad feeling about this though. We are about to get slapped sideways. In a lot of ways. Wanted, loan. Okay, we put him here. Saric, Gomez. They've attacked non-EU player. Really? I didn't know he was a non-EU player. I didn't know Serie A B could have non-EU players, man. Okay, so we got Almighty Almichi is not playing. Mariano is not playing. Soleri is not playing. Doda is not playing. This guy is injured. So these are the only players in our team. Because we needed 4. We don't have depth, no? Our squad. We're in trouble this season. So we're going to play Bologna. Okay. Looking at the situation right now, we are going to go down. Okay. This is actually a good test for 4-4-2. And we just lost to Cosenza to playing the 4-4-2. But we want to try it out. We might get into a run where we are going to lose to a lot of teams. You're not a fan of Windows? I hate Windows, man. The only reason why I am on Windows and not Apple OS is because of streaming. That's all. Otherwise, I'm on Apple all the way. But that also, I mean, lately, the last couple of years, I mean, iMacs are now very expensive, right? So I was like, should I be on an iMac? It's that expensive, can save some money here, save some money there. So I decided, maybe not. Okay, let's go into this. Okay, we're going to try something different. Okay. Just for this match only, we're going to have uncheck this. Okay. And we're also going to drop off more. And I hear... 47%. Oh, I can't do this, man. 47%. Brilliant. FM is very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I have the right iMac. Not old iMac, but iMac's brilliant. I used to stream Football Manager on an iMac, right? A long time ago. And people used to people used to watch the streams, used to go, wow, the images are so nice and clear. What are you using? iMac. Wow, it's so clear, it's so nice. Like you're doing a 4K, yeah. It's literally I'm actually streaming 4K. Back in the day, right, I can actually do content on 4K and stream on 4K. Because the iMac, that was how good it was. Okay, nice win. The ball, no, it goes wide, we're in trouble, man. I can't handle this jerkiness. Yeah, look at that. I have to restart the machine later. Sometimes it's been okay, sometimes it's not. It's like moody. Good work. Marola with the ball. So we have to play on key highlights. I can't use the... Ooh, not bad, man. Palermo, look at this. Ball share 50%. Possession, we are stringing less passes together. But against Bologna, we're not doing too badly. Let's see how we can last. Because the trick about the 4-4-2 is your bench strategy. Having the right kind of bench strategy is very important. So Sextuan is coming forward. Loses out, but Mistian there. Sextuan to Gomez. Gomez brings the ball forward. Sextuan dictating play from deep. Peruzzi in the area. That's where he's most dangerous, right? Okay. Okay, we got Mizidian with the corner. Saric brings the player down. First game, still looking okay. Elia is trying to do well. I think this is going to be the last game before the end of the stream, right? Okay. First game of the season we gotten here. Game's a bit jerky at the moment. We'll have to do something about it. Okay, alright. Looking solid. We might want to think about Saric. Okay, alright, make this up early. Take Saric off, bring on Segre. Pirozzi, maybe not yet. Okay, we just want to make sure that we take him off. And then a question mark about Elia. If I take off Elia, it'll be Richie. I'll bring Richie on. Tobias and Claudio are also been booked. We're gonna bring on Richie for Elia. And then Piruzzi, we're gonna take him off. Oh no, Piruzzi has got to finish the game. He's got to finish the game. Palermo, away from home, first game of the season. There's still plenty of time for us to screw things up. Pigliacelli did well, came out early. He's our goalkeeper. We didn't give a chance to the other goalkeeper. Parola, no. Oh, he's true. It's gonna be off the cannons off the crossbar. Gory brings the ball forward. Oh, this is gonna be a cut for the opposition. Yeah. Oh, they're going for it. They're gone attacking. Okay. They gone attacking. Okay. We got hit early cross, pass into space, go maximum, go direct. Okay. Alright. We're gonna try and hit them on the break too. Okay, Piruzzi, I think we're gonna save some time. I'm gonna have to take care of him. We're gonna bring Damiani on for Piruzzi. Okay. He's exhausted. Okay, let's go. Full time. Guys. To me, this is 3 points. To us, this is 3 points. Holy cow, we did it. First game of the season, we drew away to Bologna. I mean, it's a big result. It's not like we beat Palermo or AC Milan or any of the top dogs, right? We took a 4-4-2. We went away from home. Preseason has shown that we cannot do it. So I just made a few tweaks to the 4-4-2. So what did I take off? I took off that counter press, right? Because it's going to be crazy if I counter press too much. It's still one of the, I would say it's the best defensive tactic. It's not the best defensive. If you don't play it the right way, it could hurt. And if you don't have a bench strategy, it could be painful too. And especially considering the fact our preseason was almost a complete disaster. we've done better than some of the other competition, right? Look at our preseason. We just lost to Cosenza. If that's not a demoralizing thing in preseason, I don't know what is. This Area B, we've been kicked out of the Coppa Italia early. I've never been this. We never been. So Suditro got promoted with us. They are struggling. They are 0. They lost their opening match. Okay, Fiorentina beat Cremonese. Lecce beat Inter 3-2. So we got clubs like Inter and all behind us. Milan beat Suditro. I mean, come on, man. This is AC Milan. No, anybody goes there, they're gonna have a problem, right? Then Roma, Frosinone 3-0. Okay, another team that's newly promoted. So among the newly promoted side, Suditro, Frosinone, and Palermo, the only team that kept the clean sheet was Palermo. So that's a success for us. We kept the clean sheet. Sassuolo against Juventus 1-1. Well, this is on the road. Juventus found it difficult to bring down Sassuolo. We got to remember this when we play them because we're going to have the same issues when we travel to them. Spezia, Napoli. Maybe it's Napoli, right? we have to have faith in Napoli. Okay, we have to quietly remain optimistic. Yeah, but I think we did well. I'm happy with our performance because looking at the numbers and looking at the XG, we played quite well. I mean, we created some decent chances, right? This is us. We did okay. This is actually them. So throughout the game, we were making chances. We just weren't finishing, right? So, hang on a minute. This is not us. This is us. I think this is us. White is us. There is no way this is us. This is them. We avoided them. So we had 2 decent chances. That's about it in the first half. I still think this is decent. 0.25 and maybe 1 decent chance. Okay, we survived. We survived. We didn't threaten them in the second half. They tried. Our defense was pretty rock solid. Yeah, we did okay. I will definitely have to get rid of Windows 11. Yeah, no choice. But the funny thing is sometimes it's okay, you know. Sometimes it's alright. It just, you know, push comes to shove. But I'll definitely have to get rid of Windows 11. Okay, guys, I've got to go as well. I think World Cup is happening very, very soon. I know many of you want to go and watch the World Cup. So I want to thank everybody for popping into this stream. I've got to go and pick up the kids. I will catch up with most of you on Discord. So you guys stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.